Hello, hello. How are y'all good
Hi.
people doing out there? It's Wednesday. Wow, it's Wednesday. Seemed like it was just Saturday yesterday, but it's not. It's Wednesday. How's it going, sissy?
Hey,
You
sister.
going?
It's going. How's it
All
going with
right,
you?
all right. Oh, girl.
Hi,
Mm,
everybody.
I don't even want to talk about it. Hello, beautiful chat.
Oh,
Beautiful chat. How's y'all doing? It's 6:20 in the Eastern Standard Time. About time for dinner for everybody. What y'all cooking today? What are y'all cooking out there today?
how y'all doing?
How you say it? How you're doing?
How you doing?
You want to greet the chat, sissy?
Yeah. Hey,
Great.
y'all. Glad you stopped by to see little old us. I got
Little
Scorpio.
old
Got
us.
little old us. Hi, Scorpio Latte. Spicy Brown. No Love Lost. Hey, Rosalind. Hey, Blueberry Boots from the group home. Hey, my boo. I love you. Hey, A Stokes. Sparks with the 10 S's, girl. Hey,
You done
Leland.
adopted my saying with the 10
Yeah,
S's.
we got a birds of a feather flock together.
Oh no, girl. Oh no, oh no, no. You know how that go.
I think that's all. Did I miss anybody? Pump your brakes with Mr. Troy. Look at us speaking to Mr. Troy. I know I didn't say it right. I messed it up.
Look at us speaking to Troy. Look at us speaking to Troy.
Got Veronica
So
don't
y'all,
snuck in on us. Hi.
I've had a
Ooh,
very
just
interesting week.
haven't seen that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a
Okay.
minute. I seen that shoulder there, girl. Got your
Whose
sexy,
shoulder?
your shoulder, your smooth shoulder.
Oh, you cutting up, girl.
Hey, my poo. Hey, Rosinette. Love you, my poo, Miss Lady. Yeah, Sissy got her little sexy going on today, y'all. She got that shoulder, got that skin showing. Yes, honey.
You horrible.
Know what she doing.
You
Skin
said I did
glowing.
what?
Skin glowing, skin glowing, skin glowing.
I told
Mm.
y'all I use uh Rich Talk um products, right? Yeah, I told
You
y'all that.
told us, but I don't think that's why the skin is glowing. The skin is glowing.
Girl, it's glowing like
Okay,
that.
okay. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop.
You
Hmm.
cutting up.
Yeah, just a little
You
bit.
cutting up, girl. So y'all see our topic for today? It is called the hypocrisy of standards. Mm. And I'm gonna tell y'all where it derived from. First off, well, kind of what we're not where it derived from, but kind of what we're speaking on is, you know how you might meet a man or a woman, depending on what you date, and they give you a long laundry list of the do's and don'ts, the cans and won'ts, the wills and do's. They got all this list of what they want out of a man or a woman, what they will and won't tolerate. But they don't have any accountability for themselves. Like they haven't checked their own self. Have y'all ran across people like that? Anybody? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Let me go to the comments over here.
Hmm.
And y'all know what? Honestly, it happens for the male and the female, but we women are notorious for that thing, child. We love to give our laundry list of what we will and won't tolerate. but don't be having our own stuff together. You know, like he gotta do this, he gotta do that. And we don't be having our own little crap together. Yeah, there is a lot of those people. That's
You
why
got
we
to make
try to do
100K.
the hypocrisy of standards. Like some people have high standards, some people have low standards, some people don't have no standards, you know, for themselves, let alone trying to tell somebody else what they want. We got a clip. We're gonna dive into this. Thank you, Miss Rosanette. She said love to hear. We need to make sure we stay on top of the comments. We got a little thing. We're gonna break this video down, and y'all, we're gonna talk about it as we go because Sissy sent it to me, and when she sent it to me, I was like, yeah, it's a lot to unpack out of this. Yeah, it's a whole lot. But before we jump into that, y'all want to tell us about anybody that you all have encountered that had a whole bunch of do's, don'ts, wills, and won'ts, and probably didn't even look like 2 cents to begin with. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Them kind of folks. Anybody?
Anybody?
I'm gonna pull that video up and get it ready. Sissy, you wanna
Y'all make sure you hit that left button. Yes. So we just basically have our friends and family coming through speaking. Rosanette. You heard Chatty? She said, thank you for coming. Miss Lady. I think I spoke to you, Miss Lady. But hello if I didn't. Miss Cheryl, Mrs. Phelps. I think I'm down to Mrs. Phelps. Hey, Mrs. Phelps. And I don't know if I ever thanked you for the Cash App you sent me. But I think you sent it when we first started. But I just, it was on my mind. And I wanted to tell you I appreciate you and thank you. Okay.
Yes,
and,
thank you so much.
Got DT in the building. DT, the newest member of the voting ring. Tangela, hi, I love you.
Hi, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming in.
Good morning, gorgeous.
Really
hey, Treasure.
I'm not looking at the comments right now, Sissy. So far, has anybody responded?
Nope. Nobody's ran into anybody like that. Nobody's ran into someone with a laundry list. Y'all lucky.
I have, and certainly, and I'm gonna tell you another kind of people. Them ones, you know how you I don't have that much experience with that now, but every now and then, but those guys that they try to holler at you, and when you show no interest, they'll hit you with the you ain't all that no way. Right. Now that's funny to me. Them be the ones.
Oh, like good morning, sir. What's the question, sister?
Oh,
ask the question again. We got some new people.
I had asked, had anybody encountered people like that? That when you're on the dating scene and they have a long list of things that they do and don't want out of a dating partner, and they don't have many standards for their own selves, or you know, they don't look well, maybe not smell well, or you know, it'd be those. You know what I'm speaking on?
Yeah, you cutting in and out too a little bit, sister.
I am. Let me get closer to my microphone.
Cutting in and out.
See if that's gonna help. Let me get a little closer. Is that better?
Tangela says she have. Tangela has.
How did you handle it, Tangela?
Good morning, gorgeous has. Yep. So we not by ourselves.
What do you do?
Mhm.
Because sometimes you might start really feeling a person. You know how you really might be feeling them. You like you getting into them, and then here they come with their laundry list. Do you just walk away, or do you try to come to a common ground? Like, what do you do? Nobody.
I roll my eyes personally. I'll be like, boy, if you don't get out of my face with this list.
Is that what you tell them?
Hmm.
You
I
tell them
don't
to get
met
out
them
your
where they
face?
don't even have a job and be trying to tell you tell you what to do.
Yeah, they good for that one too. All right.
Yeah, tell about they want a
Make it-
hot meal. When you come home from work, no. When you come home to play Nintendo, is that what you mean? Nintendo. I'm old school,
Let
y'all.
me let me
Nintendo.
check the comments before I jump into this video. Where you stop at, sissy? Oh, a lot of people were
Um.
speaking. I saw when
Hmm.
Miss Rosinette said she loved my hair.
Yeah.
Honey, I got to take this out tonight. Y'all see my secret. The Clairol bottle, honey. Let me see. Scorpio says, "Oh, I like this topic. Yes, it's called Man in the Mirror. Good one, good one. Old woman. I think you covered everybody who was speaking. Good morning, gorgeous. Asked again. What was the question? Uh, Everybody's showing love. Hey guys, y'all know Father's Day is coming close too. We got to organize what we're gonna do for this Father's Day. So I'm glad to see some men in the chat. Some men in the chat because y'all are deserving.
Yeah.
Let me tell
Yeah.
y'all this for y'all who don't know. Father's Day is my favorite holiday. It's my favorite holiday, guys. And listen, I go on a whole tangent about our brothers,
Mhm.
our men in general, but our brothers at Father's Day, because when women start saying Happy Father's Day to me, and it just does something to me because you're not a father. You could even be, you know, a single mom and you're having to pull all the responsibilities, but it does not make you a father. And it burns me anew when I hear women go on social media and congratulate themselves on Father's Day. I'm like, no, you're a mother. You're just doing it all, but you're not a father. And y'all listen, we've taken so much
Right.
away from men, and that takes even the more from them. We want them to stand up and be men, but we want the credit for everything. Like, start acknowledging them for the king that you would someday hope them to be. Don't mean they are right now, but we gotta quit taking credit for everything. A lot of men be like, I only want to try
Yep.
because you got it, sis. Help yourself. Don't mean it's right, but a lot of them do. Tangent said, I got away fast, but I liked and I
You
had to
are
disconnect
needed, men.
my Blueberry said, and as far as you can go, run. Run. Yeah. Like put your force braces on. Good morning,
Right.
gorgeous says, like, sir, we're incompatible.
Real
Let's just keep
fast.
it pushing. Right, right. There has been instances where I've seen people in council where they have all these laundry lists, but they do have a listening ear. A lot of times people have a laundry list because of what they've heard other people say. They don't even know what they really want. Not even what they want, but what they need. And when they sit down and listen, they be like, do I really need that? Oh, yeah. That's when they start to learn about what it is to
Hmm.
be equally yoked. Because a lot of people don't know about being equally yoked. Um,
Yep.
Thank you for coming in, Miss Rhymes. She says, I'm at work, but I'm listening. Some more people are speaking. I just want to make sure we're caught up in the comments before we start to break down this video, y'all, because whoo, it's a lot to get from this thing. Um, Blueberry says hello to everybody that's speaking. Blueberry is driving, y'all. I can hear her saying it. Blueberry is driving, y'all. I love to hear her talk. Um, some people are speaking. She's good morning. Says shout out to the brothers. Happy early Father's Day, y'all. We gotta congratulate our men. We gotta put them on a pedestal, even if they don't deserve it. Put them up there anyway. They might start trying to walk in the right path. Don't Not all of them, but we women are accountable for a lot of stuff that we don't want to have accountability for. Tangela says facts. We are not fathers. Are not. Can't be. No way around it. Scorpio says, I used to do that, laughing out loud, but I had to change that mentality. Good for you, sis. I'm so glad to hear that. And good morning, said, empower them to be great. Um, Good morning, gorgeous says, that's true. She's got some eyeballs. She's checking somebody out. And we've dropped the link in the chat as well. Hi, Terry. Thank you so much for coming in. Andrea, thank you so much for coming in. She says, hey, y'all. I'm driving and listening. Just picked my best friend up from the airport. She's here from Atlanta. Hi, best friend. Hi, best friend. Hi, best friend. I'm excited for the video. I am too. And we're going to jump right into this video, guys. It's from your girl, Kendra G. And it's titled Brace Yourself. And look, brace yourself, okay?
Brace yourself.
Brace yourself. All right. And we're gonna stop and go along the way, okay, guys? All right, let me get going. Just wanted to make sure that I stay up on the comments. She says, ow, Kendra, my dog. Let me mark that comment so we can stay on point. All right. Brace yourself.
So, long hair, pretty face, skinny waist,
no
and
sound,
booty, but not no BBL. I can tell the difference. That's how I roll with that.
So you
don't start this today. Oh, I gotta switch my speakers. That's what's wrong. Got it. I'm doing better, y'all. Go back over here. Sissy, can you entertain while I try to make sure I'm on the right speakers?
Yep. Good morning, gorgeous says she can hear you. Tangela says she got away fast, but she liked and wait a minute. I got away fast, but something I liked and I had to disconnect my feelings and move forward. I got you, Tangela. I think I understand what you're saying, baby. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been feeling good this week, but I'm perked up now, so been a little bit off. Good morning, gorgeous says, like, sir, we're incompatible. Let's just keep it pushing. Oh, Sissy already read that. Okay. Robin, yeah, I'm way behind. Let me keep on scrolling. Empower them to be great. You talking about, go ahead and give them they props, the fathers, the men. Hey, Andrea. Hey, y'all, I'm driving and listening. Just picked my best friend up from the airport. She's here from Atlanta. Yay. Okay. I hope y'all have a girls' day. Yep. Make sure you drive safe. And hi, best friend. If you're listening. Hey, Terry. Joeski, I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anybody 30 and up that describe what they want with just physical appearance only, you can't take them serious. They shallow. That's facts. Yep. Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl. think I spoke to you, Brittany, but if I didn't, hello, honey.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try this again. If you can't hear, as soon as it starts playing, guys, because I got a different set of speakers and I'm kind of confused as to which ones should be hooked up. So as soon as it starts playing, if y'all put a one in the chat that you can hear it, and I'll know. If not, I'll have to disconnect the second set of speakers. My apologies. So let's see.
Describe almost a perfect 10. Long hair, small waist, you know, a big, nice, natural booty. So Jay,
Yeah,
just
I get what you're saying on that note. I get what you're saying on that note, but I'm not going to be like I'm reaching for the stars when I'm still on the ground.
okay. Your Wi-Fi, Jay, is messing up.
You know, I'm.
Couple things. Now, rightfully
Can you hear
so, you have made it clear that you don't want what you call an Amazon woman. You don't want a large woman. But then you said you don't like women who have the height requirement of 6
Can
feet
you hear me?
above. Can you hear me? I think Jay is trying again. So let's see if it worked this time. Jay, you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you hear the questions? I'm gonna read them again. We got some paid questions for you. Yes.
I had to switch from my laptop to my iPhone, so yeah.
This is a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to these paid questions that people have for you. You ready?
Loud and clear. Let's go.
You changed your Batman hat.
Yeah.
So this one, Chef Bay said, you're 39 with a Batman hat and in training to be a bus driver, and you come on here being very rude and judgmental on women. Are you serious?
First of all, you don't know who the hell I is, okay? You want to bring the smoke, I can bring it right back. You understand? Don't come at me with all that bullshit if you ain't got the resources to back it up, because I damn sure do. You understand? You're going to learn who the hell I is. I'm talking for me, not for you. Mind your motherfucking business. Bitch.
um, I don't even know if I should read the rest of the questions. Do you want the rest of them?
I'm ready, willing, and able. Run it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not one of these new Atlanta folks that's out here. One of these so-called modern Atlanta. I'm OG Atlanta. I grew up in Techwood Homes, the Horseshoe, where the pizza man couldn't even deliver in the neighborhood back in the day. So bring it.
Okay.
Alpha Mega, Grand Hustle. Run it.
Grand Hustle T.I.?
Yes. OG, the OG, yeah.
I thought it was a music company all this time. It's a gang?
Grand Hustle is not a gang, but you know, I'm from the OG Atlanta streets, from the West Side, Zone 1, Zone 4, 6th Ward, Herndon Homes, Techwood Homes, University Homes. So I know about all the OGs back in the day. So come on with the smoke. They ain't trying me with it.
All right. Project Leroy said, Kendra, hold up a mirror for Jay next time. That's where his problem lies at. They're saying put up a mirror and you're the problem, Jay.
Any other questions?
Okay. 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 I got some more, Jay. I got some more.
Unmute, sissy.
Okay, I'm sorry. I wanted to stop right there because we hear everything he's saying, right? But do y'all see the look on Kendra's face? Like she was like, and at first she was kind of trying to hold it in, but she couldn't anymore. Like he says he's 5'8". He don't want an Amazon, but she can't be too short either. What else did
And
he
no
say?
fat. He said he didn't want no fat women.
Mhm. Yeah. Uh, then he starts talking about where he's from, how he's old school, grand hustle, and she says, "Grand Hustle is a gang. I thought it was a music company." He's like, "Oh yeah, it is." So he was just look, y'all. It ain't even got deep yet. Like he gonna get worse. So first off, I couldn't get past her face, and then him. So if you saw in the beginning, he had on a Batman cap, and he lost his internet connection. And when he came back up, he had
Right.
changed his hat. So they started giving him the business in the chat about the hat he was wearing. It was like, you 30 some years old and you sporting Batman. Like, first off, grow up, dude. You like Batman, you know? And he started talking about where he grew up at, so on and so forth. What did I miss? I'm leaving something out. Sissy, help me out.
He was just saying he's an OG, and he was ready for the smoke. Bring the smoke. He called a woman the B word because he didn't like the question. He was just like going off, like person like that. I'll be like, I'm scared you gonna cut me while I'm asleep or something. Do something to me in my sleep. You don't seem stable at all, sir. So
Now,
yeah, he's crazy.
did you notice he didn't start out speaking that way?
Right.
But
He did.
the moment he sensed any bit of rejection, he
Yep.
went to a whole different level. Did y'all peep that? As soon as he
Dangerous.
felt rejection, like that's the kind of guy I was talking about. You know how we see guys and they're like, you're not interested, and then all of a sudden, oh, you're not that, you ain't all that anyway. But I was
Right.
enough for you to even try,
Mhm.
So yeah. DT says he's joking. Ain't no way. Let's get into the comments. I see immediately they started saying nope. Good morning says that requires a 200K plus salary, and some people are speaking. Good morning says, well, okay, because I think during that time is when his whole demeanor changed. Like,
Right.
brother,
Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde.
what do you call the eyelashes? I don't know if he said it yet. He got another name for the eyelashes, so I better not say it yet. But he didn't want the girl with the eyelashes and doing these brunches.
Oh yeah, I know what he said. Yeah,
and all of that. So
yeah, he ain't said it yet.
So it sounds like to me, I would think that that's the type of woman that he actually find attractive, but he don't think that he had a snowball's chance in hell of getting her. So he stereotyped her and put her in a box to say, I don't want them kind of women, no way. Because you don't think you could get that type of woman. So he's built a rejection box for that type of woman. Spicy Brown says not intelligent at all. Brittany says, wow, he's aggressive. Kayla says, that's awful. Cheryl says, we definitely have a problem. Absolutely. Yeah, he gonna get old. No, I gotta wait till I start back playing. And let me give Kendra G her shout out because she talk about us, y'all. Play her stuff to get content so they can put gas in their car and pay their light bill. She made it known too. Hilly Hart says, boo boo the clown. Good morning says, wait, did he already tell his profession? Listen, good morning. He's in between professions. He's learning to be a truck driver. Okay? He's preparing to be a truck driver.
In school.
Yeah. Brittany says he definitely is rude. Blueberry says, oh heck no. Good morning. Gorgeous is laughing her ass off. Ain't nothing OG about him. Right, look at his little face. Like, dude, come on. Are you serious? Robert says something's wrong with him.
Definitely.
Brittany agrees with Cheryl. Blueberry says, should he go back to English class?
I is.
Lady Beth said, who is that talking? His name is Jay. He first introduced himself as A1 in the beginning. Brittany's agreeing with answering Cheryl. Then Helen Hart says, Blueberry love, you my girl, love you from all the way over in the UK. Now that's some love all the way from the UK. Brittany says, yes, there is, Robin. Cheryl says, I got a question. How you treat your mama, boy?
Sure.
We're gonna get into that too. Let me jot that question down because we're gonna go back to that. I don't want to forget that because that's part of the commentary. Helen Hart says, are we serious here? Unfortunately.
They exist.
Unfortunately.
They exist.
Some people are speaking. I am so glad to see the men in the chat too, guys. It's getting close to Father's Day. I'm really excited. Brittany says, yes, Miss White, his attitude changed when the question was asked. Like a light switch. He can turn that thing off and on like it ain't nobody business. Good morning. Gorgeous is speaking. And I don't know if I spoke to Lady Love, but hi, dear. Thank you so much for coming in. So he is something too about, I'm not sure. Some people are speaking. And how many kids does he have? I'm sorry, I missed the beginning. Was it playing in the beginning?
No.
Do I need to go back? Y'all put a 1 if y'all want me to go back to the beginning. Because it may be something that we missed when I was trying to get it together. Y'all want me to start it back over? Because those first 3 minutes are very detrimental.
Hey, my baby.
If I get 3 1s, I'm going to go to the beginning. All right. So we're going to go back to the beginning. I think it's worthy of going back to the beginning as well.
Yeah. It's a good one, y'all.
It's good. Yeah. Hold on 1 second. Let me try to get the sound and all of that right at the same time. What happened here? Sissy, continue with the chat. I'm gonna go down and come back up because it don't want to share correctly. I'm just gonna redo it real quick. So I don't want any mishaps when I go back because I really want them to have all of it. Okay? Did you hear me? Oh, she's not up here. Where is she? How?
What happened? I had dropped down. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's why I said I need to drop down and come back up.
Okay.
To make sure everything, and then we'll start from the beginning because I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Because I don't want to miss any of this. All right.
Okay. I got you. The link in the chat too. Hey, Miss Lasanda. Welcome in. And Lupac, I love you, girl. Let's see. So good morning. She already read that comment. That's just going back. We're gonna find out how many kids he got. And Healing Heart, thank you for joining us from the UK. So he is something to about. I wonder y'all, let's see. We got some new comments. Lucky for me, I am on my phone. I forgot the other sis that spoke in the chat. I know who you are. I love you. Healing Hearts. Beverly. Hi, Beverly. And Robert, I don't know, did I speak to you? Hi, sweetie. Lady Love. DT, where my brother, other bro at? Where Troy at? I mean, not Troy. Shoot. Also, y'all like the Three Musketeers. You, Cheese, and Troy. I was on his name. That's why I slipped out. Ooh. Where Cheese at? He went live yesterday. I was gonna wish him a happy birthday, and before I had a chance, he not yesterday, Monday, he had dropped down. Blueberry, I want to tell you, I was fussing at you, girl, about your BP, right? So you guys, I went to one of my doctor's appointments on Monday, and as I said earlier, hey, Kayla, baby. I said it's been a very interesting week. So y'all know I'm gonna be a grandma, and I do smoke cigarettes. I smoke a little marijuana, but I'm not a heavy marijuana smoker. But I just smoke it, for my pain, right? And I only get it from the marijuana store, not the people off the street. I don't buy the dime bag, stuff like that. No, not knocking nobody that do. But anyway, I went to one of my doctor's appointment. They took my blood pressure. My blood pressure was like 180 over 120 the first time. They took it again. They waited a few minutes. They took it again. It was still up. Nothing was different. And so I went in to see the doctor. And when I got done seeing her, they took my blood pressure again. And it was 190 over 80. So the bottom number had went down. So I got to researching all the medications that I'm on, and I'm, going to be a grandma. So I want to stop the cigarette smoking. Like I want to be done with it. And so one of my doctors had put me on this medicine called Wellbutrin, and it's supposed to help, with the cigarette smoke, right? The craving. So I looked it up, and it said when they were doing their clinical trials, mostly everybody in the clinical trial for the Wellbutrin, their blood pressure had elevated. Now, it didn't specify how drastically your BP went up. So anyway, long story short, I kind of went into a little bit of a depression. I'm like, because I was on blood pressure medicine a while back, and I was on so many different meds due to, my depression and trying to get on the right meds. And I share with a few people, in different chats, how like I was a person, I could stay up like 2 to 3 days straight, no sleep, right? My brain, as my psychiatrist said, it just, my brain never shut off. Like I literally keep going. But then once I go to sleep, might only sleep for maybe 5 or 6 hours. And that goes back to one of our lives in the past where we talked about, mental health, where sleep is so important because that's when the body does the healing of itself. Sleep and eating. Plus, I'm not, even though I'm fat, like I don't eat a lot unless it's like seafood, like that burrito that I fixed on the live Saturday. Somebody please tell me if they remember if I ate the whole burrito, because I'm changing the subject, but I know this is God's way of paying me back. There was like probably maybe about 8 or 9 years ago, my son had some Skittles, right? And it was a brand new pack. The Skittles had been sitting around for a couple of days. I decided to eat them, right? When he got ready for them, I literally walked around the house and I helped him look for some Skittles that I had already ate. So when I got hungry again after I ate that half a burrito on live, I literally, we looked all around like I'm like, did I put the damn burrito in the freezer? Did I put it in the cabinet? You know, sometimes you put like stuff in the cabinet. Well, y'all might not do this, but every blue moon I will put something in the cabinet that should be in the refrigerator, you know, because then I'm like, oh shit, this don't go here, you know. I always catch myself, of course, so don't worry, I'm not going cuckoos all the way yet. But anyway, yeah, I slowly walk around looking for this damn half of a burrito that I didn't finish, and my mind automatically said, one of these fellas in this house, either my son or my bonus son don't ate my dang on burrito, my other half of my burrito, and this is payback for that time that I ate them damn Skittles and help my son look for some Skittles that I had already ate. So I'm like, I'm being punked right now. So yeah. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. You know, hopefully somebody laughed. Um Blueberry said her doctor gave, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be on, Lizartan. Blueberry, I'm supposed to be on that, but like I said, I took myself off a while back because I just got tired of taking all the meds. Plus I don't have medical insurance, and it's stuff be costing money, and like they was trying to put me on all these different meds and stuff, and I'm just like, I'm non-compliant. So you know, plus the thing with my blood pressure, it drops and goes up depending on me sitting down and standing up. My blood pressure fluctuates, so it's kind of dangerous for me to be on a blood pressure med on a regular unless I take my BP first, because it could be low. Like I've literally been hospitalized for being bradycardic, like everything. My pulse was low, my BP was low, my heart was kicking out these PVCs, like the body was crashing. I felt like the ghost was trying to leave me. But yeah, that Lexartan should get you straight, at least I'd say probably in a week. And I hope you definitely follow up with that neurologist as well, because I be worried about you. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're ready, guys. Y'all ready? All
We
right.
ready.
Let's shoot for the stars. Hopefully we'll hit the moon.
Batman.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, how you doing tonight, Kendra? Hold on, because I'm using my laptop and I got to plug it in.
Okay. You ready?
All right.
Okay.
A1 like steak sauce.
Is that your name?
Yeah.
A1. And where you calling me from, A1?
Flag right here with the Falcons logo on, call from the ATL, Atlanta.
Okay, with the Batman hat.
I'm a huge Batman fan.
How old are you, A1?
I'm 39 years old.
Oh, okay, 39. What do you do for a living?
Well, right now I'm in training to be a CDL B class bus driver.
Okay, a bus driver. Do you have any children?
0 kids.
Have you ever been married?
Nope.
No. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Virgo. I have a very notorious birthday. September 11th.
Okay, got it. Gotcha. All right. So we have A1. You want me to call you A1, correct?
No, you can call me Jay.
Oh, Jay.
Yeah.
So we got Jay Atlanta, 39, Virgo, bus driver, no kids, never married. What kind of woman are you looking for, Jay?
Good question. The way that women are nowadays, I just want a woman that's real respectful, that's real, down to earth. No woman that is materialistic. No woman that's like trying to be like Sexy Red or Ice Spice or Cardi B or none of them. No woman that's like wearing Swiffer duster eyelashes or having a septum ring that looking like a funyun hanging out their nose. I mean, that's just real. That knows how to respect their man.
Oh, child. Okay. Well, you gave us some of your deal breakers. Do you have any more deal breakers?
I don't want no fat one. I don't want no Lizzos. That's a negative. Let's believe that. I ain't having it. No, none of that. And I don't want no woman that are what I call height discriminators that want 6 feet up, because I'm 5'8", and I'm real particular about that. And I don't want no woman that thinks that they can be just outside. I'm a homebody. I'm a working man. I'm not no, trying to be hitting the top. I'm from Atlanta, born and raised, the old school ATL. I grew up with Freaknik and everything. So I know how the city came up. And I don't want none of that mess where all these new people coming to Atlanta think they can just run stuff and be Hollywood and like they can just be celebrities and whatnot. Bullshit. Because guess what? If it was back in the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, it wouldn't be none of that. I'm from the times where families were together. The whole neighborhood knew people. So best believe, if you coming down here trying to be Hollywood and everything, want to go to brunch every weekend and all that bullshit, you can have that. I'm simple. I'm basic. I'm just, me. I ain't with all that extra stuff. I go out and have fun and whatnot, but at the same time, I'm not with the foolishness because I done had that phase in my life. I done growed up and grown out and matured because young folks can do that. And guess what happens with them? They on the 6 o'clock news either in caskets or in hospital.
Because they went to brunch every weekend?
Man, there's plenty of brunch places and all these girls want to go to strip clubs and all this nonsense. I mean, I ain't the richest man in the city, obviously. I'm a working man, but like this here, I know my limit, and I want somebody to understand my limit with me. That's the thing about how I roll.
Okay. Ooh, child. So, Jay, should the woman look a certain way?
Well, besides what I've already said, I don't need no Amazon. I don't need no pro wrestling looking woman. I don't want no I don't want no female that's, too short either. I don't like no smurfs. However, if she's got those Skittles wigs and Swiffer Duster eyelashes, I'm not having none of that. I don't want no woman to wear a bonnet every day going up and down the street. I'm not that type of guy. I want the woman that I want to present herself as an extension of me. I keep myself clean. I keep myself righteous, and I'm not with all that extracurricular nonsense. Maintenance is what I seek with a woman. However, physically, I will say this: I'm a Virgo. I'm a man from the South, so long hair, pretty face, skinny waist, and a big booty, but not no BBL. I can tell the difference. That's how I roll with that.
So you describe almost a perfect 10. Long hair, small waist, a big, nice, natural booty. So Jay,
I get what you're saying on that note. I get what you're saying on that note, but I'm not going to be like I'm reaching for the stars when I'm still on the ground.
Okay, your Wi-Fi, Jay, is messing up.
I'm
a couple things. Now, rightfully so, you have made it clear that you don't want what you call an Amazon woman. You don't want a large woman. But then you say you don't like women who have the height requirement of 6 feet and above. Can you hear me? I think Jay is trying again. So let's see if it worked this time. Jay, you back?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you?
All right, guys. I had to pause there for a second because I think this is the part that everyone had missed. I think what we saw before is where he came back on because his hat was different. So, if y'all was watching in the chat, I was typing all his long laundry list of what a woman could not have. Okay? It was only to the very end is what he told what his requirements were or what they needed to have. But everything prior to that was what they could not have or do. Now, y'all, I'm feeling a little way here. Caught a man of Virgo. I'm Virgo, right? Now, we are known as Virgos to be critical people. We are. I mean, it is what it is. We're known to be critical people, but this man is bypassed critical, and he was saying all of this like he didn't have a mirror in his house or a friend. I said, do he not know what he looked like? I mean, I'm not ugly, but he didn't fit the narrative of the type of man that you would see beside the kind of woman he was saying he wanted. I was like, huh. And I could only assume that Kendra was thinking the same thing that I'm saying based off how she was looking. Did y'all see how she was looking? She was like, bruh, do you know what you look like? I can only think that that's what she was saying. Like, yeah, So y'all saw the part that we missed. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about the part that we missed? And also, just not what he was saying, but the tone and his demeanor. Like, he was very assertive, like, yeah, I don't want this, I can't have that, it's not going to be none of that. Like, he just went in for the gusto. Now, one thing that I did agree with the young man is when he said that his woman would be an extension of him.
Lord, two of them.
I did agree with that because we are an extension of our mate, whether it be male or female. We are an extension, like we represent the other party at all times, when they're around, when they're not around. So I do agree with that. I'm gonna read some comments. Let's see. Cheryl said not a Virgo. That's what he said, girl. He said he was a Virgo. Shame. Lady Love says, good. I am glad he don't have kids. Child, boo. Yes, good morning. 39 years old. She also says, thank you for typing that for me, Lady Love. My sentiments exactly. Cheryl says, let's see when his personality changes. Yeah, so I was typing, guys. He said the lady had to be down to earth. She could not be fat because he didn't want no Lizzos. He said it twice. No, he didn't want no height discriminators because he don't want no woman come talking about she want a man 6 foot tall or above. But y'all notice he also said he didn't want a woman too short either. Like Lupac says, but he's discriminating to fuck. Absolutely. Kendra's facial expressions. Good morning, gorgeous. Like, it was so obvious. I was like, oh my God. He talked about not wanting no long lashes. Good morning, gorgeous says, right, Pop. Lady Love says, good morning, gorgeous. He don't need no kids. I would be surprised if he even get a woman. Right. Right. Then he said, brunch, like, he ain't having that.
Kendra. Kendra was in her feelings on that one.
And good morning, gorgeous said, AKA broke. Now, I kind of got that as well. Good morning, gorgeous says facts, Lady Love. Good morning, gorgeous, laughing my ass off. He says a woman, he said, I ain't the richest man running around Atlanta, and I need a woman to be able to understand my limits. Understand that I ain't got it to give. So don't be looking for it because I ain't got it. I ain't got it. I ain't had it. I ain't gonna ever get it. Because you know, if he feel like that about a woman, not just that if he feel like that about a woman, but just his whole demeanor and everything, he probably don't get along well with others anywhere, the workplace or whatever. He just seemed like that type that he's just and so therefore he don't do well with people. Miss Cheryl says broke in more ways than one. Girl said again. He said no Amazon, no pro wrestling looking woman. Good morning, gorgeous says comical at this point. Absolutely, she can't be too short. Spicy Brown says pro wrestling looking. Healing Heart says we have to give it to him. What can one say?
Mhm.
I don't know, girl.
No
Brittany
dust
says
feathers. Mhm.
he is disrespectful. All of that cussing. I wonder why he treats his mother if he treats her like how he's talking to no woman won't want him. I agree. Yeah. Me and my daughter just had a conversation about that with her little boyfriend. Cheryl says,
Mhm.
I now know why he's single. And single to the point where he had to go on a dating show to try to find another way to do it because obviously everything else he's tried is not working. So he was like, let me see what Kendra can do for me then. Dang on.
Mhm.
He said she can't have no Skittles wig, no Swiffer Duster eyelashes. Y'all know that was funny. He said Swiffer, them Swiffer Duster, them Swiffer Duster eyelashes. Can't have none of that. You can't have no color in your wig. Now he didn't say you couldn't have a wig. He just said it couldn't be Skittles, i.e. the different colors and all of that stuff. Brittany says, right, Cheryl. Lupat said he said she can't be fat or judge him for not being over 6 feet, but he don't want no short woman. He's judging. He's like, that's what I say, standards without having a standard.
He's a
Like,
whole joke.
yeah, you got all these standards, like you don't know how tall he is, So yeah. Hey, Rob baby, thank you for coming in. Lady Love says, okay, so now we understand he wants a woman like a certified nut. Lupot says, we can't see it. What happened to the screen? I had just took it down for a second so we could stop. And then Lady Love's laughing. She says, I stand on what I'm saying. We have to give it to him. What you mean give it to him? Like because he knows what he wants? Is that what you're saying, Helen Hearts? Give it to him because at least he knows exactly what he wants? Because I can say that. Now he knows exactly what he wants. But that don't mean he gonna get exactly what he wants. He gonna need some coupons. He gonna have to do some discounts and some trade-ins, baby. Because something ain't happen. Cheryl says, I'm a Virgo too, but right. Like I'm never. Bro, baby, you a Virgo too? I didn't know that. Bro, baby says, as a Virgo, I would never date another Virgo again. Uh-oh. Sound like things didn't go too well. I want to say added clarity. The audacity is still entirely too high. I agree. Not to mention this man is in between jobs. He's in school to become a truck driver. He ain't even there yet. Still in training. Helen Hart says, Miss White, he spoke like he being hurt. Hurt or either picked on. Yeah, picked on.
Agree.
Yeah. Robert said he's the reason why he don't have a woman. He's the exact reason. Yeah. And his mama and grandma them should be pulling him to the side, trying to coach him a little bit. Somebody need to be in his ear. Scorpio says Lionel would be great for him. The perfectly built woman. You're right. Brittany said he was started off nice, but his mask showed at the end. That mask came off quick. It came off fast, baby. Good God Almighty.
Didn't take long.
Lupot said that fool gonna be single for the rest of his life. The nerve. One says, Helen, you think so? She says, Amen, Lupot. He would never find any woman, said Brittany. Cheese. Hey, Cheese, thank you for coming in. Some people are speaking. But if I'm being honest, I commend him for having the confidence to even think he can get at 5 or 6, right? Because what he wants is a 10. Kendra says, so you basically want a 10. That's what she said. You basically want a 10. But okay, let's see what happens. Some people are speaking. Welcome, Amber. Thank you for coming in. Good. Scorpio said, I'm taller than him, laughing out loud. Hi, Stacy. Welcome. Robert said, in his defense, we as Virgos are known to be super picky. We are very critiquey. Like we are. but we're compromisable too. Like he's saying it like his mind made up. You ain't gonna change my mind, and this is what I want. This is what I'm gonna get, and all others can go to hell. That's how he's saying it, right?
Yep.
Hilla Hart said, Miss White, it's called short man syndrome. Yep.
Woo.
Little man complex.
Mhm.
It's okay. We know what you meant, sure. We not judgmental around here. As long as we can halfway make it out. We ain't policing nobody's vocabulary or language or spelling skills around here. Scorpio says, baby, I'm 5'9". I will look down on him. Yeah, because he only 5'8".
Woo.
Hi, Lux. Thank you for coming in. She said, I'll look down on him.
Hit him in the top of his head.
Some single people have a particular type, but once they meet their boyfriend, girlfriend, if they don't have anything that's okay, it matters what is in the heart, not what is on the outside. And Brittany, I had an old pastor who used to tell us women who were looking for a spouse or a mate. He said, y'all sit around looking for a man. Well, he was talking about men running around looking for a woman that with a six pack. Well, we women want a man with a six pack and all of that, right? He said, but what's going to happen is God going to show you the man that you really need is a 2-liter. We looking for the six pack, but God is going to give us that 2-liter. That's who's going to provide for us all the things we really want out of life. And we miss our blessing because we got an outward appearance that we have an expectation of. You know, we got this long list of what we want, but typically that good looking man, y'all, come on, let's be real. Those are not the ones that's providing us the things that make our soul happy. They look good like eye candy on the outside, but they're not providing for us what nurtures our spirit, our heart, our mind, and our heart. And same thing for men as well. That happens a lot. She says, yeah, I enjoyed it, sis. I'm doing home time, not chilling with the fam. Yeah, Cheese had a birthday, guys. He did. Hold on. Y'all, what's wrong with the
I was looking for you, Cheese, to wish you a happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, bro.
y'all? Ice is so rude. He waits every time I get on live and want to show out. Like he want to come get in his camera or something. I don't know.
Let him get in the camera, sissy.
Girl, no, his big ass. He gonna stay right over there. Good morning, Gorgeous says, but on the flip side, don't lower your standards just because people like me disagree. Now you're right, because we have to have a standard. Because if we don't, then we'll end up with everything or anything, should I say. But we have to remember and we have to re-examine ourselves. Because do you even meet up to the standard that you're asking for? We can look at this dude and know that he does not meet up to the standard that he, not even how he looked, just listen how he talking, his demeanor and everything. Like, dude, sit down. Your mom and grandma's aunties, somebody help him. Yeah, he off topic, off track, off something. Scorpio says my meal is almost done. Helen Hart says, "Bro, baby, I nearly threw up in my mouth." Ew. That's it. I heard Lupa say the other day she had to read her comments before she read them because I almost that made me. Okay, so we caught up on the comments, guys, and this is where the change came. You notice the Batman hat is gone, and he's gonna start. So here we go. Let's go back up.
Here are the questions. I'm gonna read them again. We got some paid questions for you. Yes.
I had to switch from my laptop to my iPhone, so yeah.
This is a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to these paid questions that people have for you. You ready?
Loud and clear. Let's go.
You changed your Batman hat.
Yeah.
So this one, Chef Bay said, you're 39 with a Batman hat and in training to be a bus driver, and you come on here being very rude and judgmental on women. Are you serious?
First of all, you don't know who the hell I is, okay? You want to bring the smoke, I can bring it right back. You understand? Don't come at me with all that bullshit if you ain't got the resources to back it up, because I damn sure do. You understand? You're gonna learn who the hell I is. I'm talking for me, not for you. Mind your motherfucking business, bitch.
um, I don't even know if I should read the rest of the questions. Do you want the rest of them?
I'm ready, willing, and able. Run it.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not one of these new Atlanta folks that's out here. One of these so-called modern Atlanta. I'm OG Atlanta. I grew up in Techwood Homes, the Horseshoe, where the pizza man couldn't even deliver in the neighborhood back in the day. So bring it.
Okay.
Alpha Mega, Grand Hustle. Run it.
Grand Hustle T.I.?
Yes. OG, the OG. Yeah.
I thought it was a music company all this time. It's a game?
Grand Hustle is not a game, but I'm from the OG Atlanta streets, from the West Side, Zone 1, Zone 4, 6th Ward, Herndon Homes, Techwood Homes, University Homes. So I know about all the OGs back in the day. So come on with the smoke. They ain't trying me with it.
All right. Project Leroy said, Kendra, hold up a mirror for Jay next time. That's where his problem lies at. They're saying put up a mirror and you're the problem, Jay.
Any other questions?
Okay. Okay. I got some more, Jay. I got some more. D Green said he's doing a lot of body shaming and degrading women, all while sitting here in a Batman attire and Wi-Fi from Gotham City. Not cool, Robin.
He's a Marvel fan. He's an Avengers fan.
It's a woman.
Captain America.
It's a woman. D Green is a woman.
Oh, sorry. I apologize for that. I can't see with the iPhone screen, but she's a Marvel comics fan. She likes Captain America and all them, the Avengers. So whatever. Next.
Okay. Valdez Brown, I think he got your back. He said, that's right, Jay. Tell these cats, man, we kick doors in, son.
With steel-toe boots. Best believe that. As a matter of fact, well, I say that I'm ex-Navy as a corpsman. So I've been through combat. So I've seen it all.
Okay. Posh Pearl said, sir, you're coming across very combative and aggressive. Why so angry? See past the jokes and hear what people are trying to say. You'll put people off.
Oh, hey, I crack up with the best of them too, but I'm just telling everybody who I am on the surface. I mean, it might seem a little bit abrasive and everything, but my grandma raised me not to take no BS from nobody at the same time. So it might seem a little bit harsh, but that's just how I roll. I've had a lot of tragedies in my life. I carry a lot of weight on my shoulders. And I've had some experiences where I've been a little bit, ran over and let down. So I just know to put my guard up. That's how I just do my thing.
Okay.
So I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody, but I'm just me. I don't try to be like that, but I'm just who I am.
Okay. Theon, this is before earlier because he had on a Batman hat, just said all these demands with a Batman hat on, grow up.
Know your role and shut your mouth. That's what I say.
That was a guy, but tell him to shut his. Well, I don't know. It might be a girl. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't want no problem. I'm just reading. But he paid $5 or she paid $5 to say I don't. I will say I do got something to say, but I'll read this first. Mike F. Jr. says, "Stand on business, Jay. We love it." Okay. Now, Jay. Now let me have a convo with you because you were saying all the things you don't like, and some of the things you don't want to go to brunch every weekend. You describe the woman that you desire. Do you find that the woman you describe, does she tend to want you back?
Well, obviously, common sense kicks in. I know that it's not the woman that probably would want me, even if I have a so-called hostile attitude, but that's what I'm attracted to. I am flexible. That's what I was trying to say before the Wi-Fi cut off the first time. That's what I like. I want pretty women who are of a certain composition.
Right.
Now, I've dealt with all kinds, not all kinds, but I dealt with women who are a little bit smaller than what I described and a little bit bigger than I described. Now, I haven't went to the extreme and went with bigger women to the other end of the spectrum. I'm not touching that level. No, not even with a 10-foot pole. So, but I know what I like, and that's my preference. So that's how I feel. Now, there was one thing that I said that you asked me about with the deal breakers. I don't want no woman that has 3 or more children. 3 is not the magic number with me. 2, maybe, but 3, unless she's a widow, maybe that can be, worked out. But 2 is my max.
I gotta find your okay, yeah. So Jay is in Atlanta, 39, bus driver, no kids. Do you want kids, Jay?
It don't even matter to me no more. If I have them, I don't. It doesn't matter.
Okay, guys, I wanted to stop right there. Did you all hear him when he said that it's probably not the type of woman he know he can get, but it's what he's attracted to?
I heard it.
So he's acknowledged that. So he knows that he's far off of it even being obtainable to him. But it's what he likes. So at this point, I think it's where somebody needs to be in his ear saying, hey, babe, that might be what you like, but you got a lot more work to do before that's the type of woman that you can attract. He acknowledged that those type of women are not attracted to him. And he goes on to say, I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone. So at this point, I said, maybe we got some other issues going on. Because he gets manic, then he brings it on back down, then he goes back up, then he brings it on back down. And let me read some comments so we don't get too far behind.
Okay.
Because he gonna go. No, it's a few more minutes of him. He's special. He's a special kind of special. Okay. Now, my first comment that I put up, he said the B word with a serious face. And then he said, running. And what? I said it. What you gonna do? I says, oh, that's the woman gone right there. She didn't left. She didn't hear the rest of the sentence. As soon as he said that, I wouldn't have known the rest of what he had to say. I'd been gone. Brittany said, right, he isn't attractive at all. Roy Baby said, bad grammar plus disrespect is a complete turn. Brittany says, exactly, Robin. Robin says, I wouldn't even continue with him. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even caught the last of that sentence. I'd been gone. And then it was men that was in the chat egging him on. Tell him that's right. We with you, bro. But they really laughing at him. Like they really picking on him. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Lux Pearl said he sat in one class all day. I can tell. He definitely gives that impression. Cheryl said he's been to one of Diddy's parties. Cheryl, I don't think he could get to the door. I don't think he could get to the door, Cheryl. Brittany says, right, Robert, I would have to cut the interview short. Y'all, it took a lot for her to get through that interview, boy. Her facial expressions were everything to me. Lord, they were everything to me. Good morning said, damn, read that ass. Like he was going in, y'all. Yeah. He was going in. And what threw me off is the way he was going in, then to come back and say, well, I know that's the kind of woman I'm attracted to, and I probably won't get. That means that's been his experience. Like he knows that. He knows. He says, I've dated some women smaller, some maybe a little bit bigger, So yeah, he got some other issues going on. But listen, even with him having some other issues going on, y'all, it is people out here just like this without
Yep.
issues. There are people out here just like that without issues.
You know what he remind me of? That
What's that?
scene in Color Purple where Celie tells Suge, he beat me for not being you. Like if he get with a woman, like he know he couldn't do no better, and so he gonna take it out on this lady.
Yeah, yeah.
Woo.
Cheryl say he a Diddy bopper. Yeah, I definitely see him being a little abrasive and as well as abusive. Healing Heart says, wait a darn minute. Look at me trying to cuss y'all. Blueberry said he nasty. Yeah, he nasty and funny looking. Now that's my favorite word in case y'all didn't
Yeah,
know.
definitely
I,
funny looking.
I tell everybody, you're funny looking at. I say it all the time. Yeah,
Woo.
I need to work on me, y'all. Okay.
You look
Kim,
funny
uh,
looking.
yeah, I even tell the kids if you don't get your funny looking ass on Wednesday, I don't get out my bed. Lupot says Kendra act like she's scared. She said, I don't want a problem. So somebody pay me $5 to say
Right,
that.
right. I don't want no smoke.
He got PTSD and anger issues. Yeah, something definitely. He's triggered. He said his grandmother raised him. And he says he's been through a lot of stuff in his life. A lot of stuff. And we can only imagine, guys. We can only imagine. I don't know what kind of grandmother he had, but that answers our question where we were asking, well, how does he treat his mom? He probably has no respect for his mom. He's probably bitter to mom. He probably got a lot he want to say to his mama if he
Mhm.
could. You know, that's what is given to me. Good morning, gorgeous said. Then seek therapy. The fuck, right?
Mhm.
Cheryl says his grandmother ain't taught him to be disrespectful. I don't know. She might be disrespectful. We don't know. But something's lacking somewhere. Lux says he is who he are. He is who we are.
Woo.
Yeah, that's funny. Cheryl says, holy shite. Lux said he's a woman beater for sure. I think so. I think he could get carried away at a moment's notice without any thinking or rationalizing. Straight to the dome. Cheryl says, hell no. Right, Lupop. Ro Baby says, yeah, we are a little brash when we talk, but we speak with love. Virgo. Yeah, because I can get condescending and I catch myself sometimes. Like I feel like I'm doing it from a place of love, but I hear my tone sometimes and I have to check my own self. I do. Healer Heart says, that is funny to him.
Mhm.
Good morning, gorgeous says, loud. Yes, child. He is definitely going to have to date someone younger. Women his age wouldn't dare, not any substance. Yeah, he gonna have to get him a little titty bopper who need about $40-50, and she'll be tickled to death, and
Mhm.
that's what he'll be accustomed to. But then again, like Sissy was just saying, he'll start to realize that she's not what it is that he's really attracted to, and that's where the abuse starts. Let's see. Healing Heart says no, he is going to meet what he put out. That's the truth. Exactly what he put out. He isn't going to get anyone with that attitude. He'll get someone, but it just ain't gonna be what he wants. That and you laughing my ass off. Oh hell, y'all hell, laughing my ass off. Yeah, it's comical. It's funny, but it's sad at the same time.
Right.
Because if you look, dude, serious. Like
Yep.
he mean that. Dude is so serious. She said most Virgos are natural born a-holes. I'm gonna agree with that. Blueberry says this means if he have a disagreement with whatever woman that he chooses or they choose to be with, then he's gonna curse them out. He's gonna be disrespectful to her. That's true. And let's like you said, whatever woman chooses to be with him, because he's not going to have much of a choice.
Right. That
He's
part.
already put himself in a box anyway. So it's just a woman that's going to be
Mhm.
willing to deal with him at this point.
Yeah.
Amber laughing out loud, and people are
Woo.
speaking. And Bro Baby said, Jay sounds like he needs to heal for real.
Mm.
Chat and Chuba says, Virgo men, I have to be strictly platonic friends. Cheryl said he needs therapy. He keep rapping that Virgo hard too. I want him to shut up. Don't say it no more.
Mm.
Hush your mouth, boy. Hush. Don't tell nobody else. She said, Healing Heart said, what he said is deep. It is. He needs to work on himself. Go heal, sir. Blueberry says, Aunt Cheryl Wagner, he needs brain and throat therapy. Brain and throat therapy.
Dang.
Good
That's a
morning,
lot.
Gracious. Exactly, Britt. He has bigger concerns at this point. Blueberry says, him need him a rough ride. Y'all are cutting up with these comments. They are
Woo.
funny to me. They funny. Him need him a rough rider. Rub Baby says you can
Man.
tell he's been hurt in the past relationships. Yeah. Yeah, he's probably saw, men like that, they probably saw their aunties or his mom or somebody dressing up real nice, getting ready for the club. And, they had all these nice attributes. So that's what he's attracted to and why he's attracted to them. But while whoever he saw was working on their attributes, they were not nourishing him. And that's why there's this big disconnect.
Agree.
You can tell he's been hurting. Oh, I read that in past relationships. Real Baby says, yep, that tough talk is only a defense mechanism. Scorpio says, well, y'all know a big woman with them huge eyelashes and 3 kids then hurt that man.
Woo. Say it again.
Yeah. And you know what, y'all? I told y'all my the last guy I was with before I married my husband, he was abusive. And I never forget, I had went and got my hair done back, I think probably a doobie or whatever. It was before I had locks. And I had rollers in my hair and I was yelling at the kids. And, I think I might have told Amber this or somebody, but people make a joke about saying somebody getting beat between the washer and the dryer. Oh, it was you I told that, sissy. When
Yeah.
people make a joke about being beat between the washer and the dryer. Well, I actually had rollers in my hair. And I was doing laundry and I was fussing at the kids. And he came down there and he was like, well, make this one do it. Make that one do it. And I was like, no, who I told to do it is who I want to do it. I had a reason for doing it. And anyway, we had a big argument and he knocked me out literally in the laundry room. So when people say, getting your head knocked between the washer and the dryer is sensitive to me. But, after a fight, he would always be like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do it. I just had flashbacks. You was sitting up there fussing at the kids with them rollers in your hair, and it reminded me of my mama when she used to beat my ass, with them rollers in her hair, So it's funny that y'all say that because this is what, Troy had said to me. Like, you stand up there with them rollers in your hair yelling at the kids. So, yeah. So when y'all say that big woman with them huge eyelashes and 3 kids hurt that man, that's probably what happened because they get scarred. Good morning said we can't make this up. She says hollering. Run, ladies, run. That's right. Y'all better take off, honey. Don't let that truck driving check he about to get fool you. Let him spend it on his own self.
Right.
Robert said exactly, Miss White, because I'm definitely an a-hole. I can be. Amber. Look what Sissy put in the chat for you. Amber. Robert, hey, cheese biscuit. Y'all tickling me today. Lord have mercy. Good morning says, not the Rough Rider. Healing Hearts. My son is 20. He is nothing like what I witnessed. On a serious note, something is not right. You're right. And it's obvious, but in addition to him, guys, what I'm saying is there are people out there who are not so disturbed, who really believe this. But you got to remember too, even if they believe it, they got a little something going on too. When people can't self-reflect to their own standards, it be a little touch, a little something missing, It's just not on this level, but they
Yeah.
have a level. Anybody who don't want to do self-reflection and put those kind of demands out for what they want for a woman, you can best believe they will never have any accountability. They won't have accountability in a relationship. Bro baby says, Sexy Ray, hey boo, miss you. Hey Sexy Ray, thank you for coming in. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Hi,
Uh,
sexy.
some people are speaking. Bro baby says, oh hell, my liquor kicking in. Don't judge me, y'all. My sister passed yesterday. I'm grieving but enjoying this live. I'm
Oh,
so sorry, Bro baby. My condolences to you, love.
wow. I'm
My
sorry, babe.
sincere condolences.
Mm, mm, mm.
Mwah. There's a kiss and a virtual hug. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, love. I'm glad you're enjoying the live. You found some solace. Thank you. Some people are speaking and praying for you, Ro baby. Sexy Ray Cheese Cheryl, thank you, but please don't make me cry. I've been doing good. Okay, y'all, we're gonna keep on with the live. We're gonna keep her spirits where they need to be. Okay. Lady Love says, Miss White, I am so sorry you went through that, but it made you a stronger and better woman. Yep, yep. So when they say between the wash and the dryer, I literally experienced that. And I woke up. I'm like, because he knocked me out, literally, y'all. Literally. Mm-hmm. Leah was 4 years old. She still remember that. Real baby says, see now y'all got me crying, but thanks everyone. We love you, girl.
Yes.
We love you, girl. Did y'all see the part where he said then the common sense kicks in? He was talking about the kind of woman he know he can't get, but it's what he's attracted to. He said then common sense kicks in. I don't know if y'all
Like,
caught that.
sure. I tried
We're
it.
gonna go back. We're gonna go back to the video, guys. Hold on a second. Y'all ready to go? Because it's gonna get good.
Mm-mm.
I want to read this, and I feel like this is a point that I was going to make, but I'll let him read it first. Coffee Killer said, "Come on, y'all. What he asked for in a woman is no different than how women ask for the man that they want. These sensitive women cannot take hearing preferences and standards from men." I think there's some truth there. I think we're dealing with the case. That's why I asked you the first question. Does the woman that you desire want you back? And I felt like you were authentic in saying, obviously, that's not the case because you would have that, right? So what I was saying is, here's the deal. I don't make the rules, y'all. I don't make the rules, but I can share data. The woman you described, you know, initially that you like, you said long hair, pretty, nice waist, you know, nice booty, well proportionate. You know, this is not, she didn't buy it. She comes with it. That woman is probably high in the attraction level, which means she might get a lot of attention, which means there's men that probably want to take her to brunch every weekend.
Having said that, because I live in Atlanta,
Right.
those type of women are on both extremes of the spectrum. They either want the suit and tie wearing guys that have, the 6-figure incomes, or they want they want the dope boys, the drug dealers. I'm in the middle, and I ain't got a chance in hell to stand alone on my own 2 feet. So, but I'm just, who I am and what I want. But I'm not saying that's the only thing I want. I can be flexible.
Okay.
That's just my preference.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. We'll move on, but I think that's number one reason that in all cases, people tend to want somebody who may not want them back. And then at some point in time, I mean, you can make changes. So if this is the girl that you really want, this is why some men become wealthy. Because they're like, they understand to get that girl, they got to become this man. And it's just what it is. So if you want a certain type of girl, and this is what she's just picking out of her environment, her options, that's why those men get their coins up in order to get that type of girl. And
Yeah.
the vice versa with a woman. If you want that type of guy, then you got to decide if you're going to make the improvements for that guy to want you back. And
Yeah.
that's how you close the deal on.
Kendra, I have been watching your show for a good minute, and you have explained to plenty of people about, how what they want versus what they can get is like two different realities. And I understand. I'm
But
not
I will
arguing.
say this. I will just say this. You can always do the work. Like once you know that person, because when you describe that girl, I already know. I'm like, this girl, long hair, real body, small petite. She got men coming. And and you describe you ain't go. I mean, I respect you. You're a hardworking man. It's not in your budget to do brunches every weekend, right? So I get it. No, listen, everybody
Rent
got
gotta get paid.
you
So
got, but if that girl has an opportunity with another guy, I don't know. Who knows? Let's just keep going though. But that's
hey,
all
if
of
it
the
happens, I'm not gonna even worry about it because that's just lesson learned.
Okay. All right. What was the last question I asked you before we had to get the Wi-Fi together?
Um, Good question. I think that was the question before I got cut off about
What?
what I had my deal breakers. I think that was it.
Okay, deal breakers. So when was your last relationship? What did you do to Kendra Cam?
Not yet.
Let's do the Kendra. Oh, so deal breakers. Okay, we did a woman go look a certain way. Do she gotta make a certain amount of money?
As long as she ain't on EBT, I'm good. I'm not dealing with no welfare creams. So nah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So no welfare cleaners.
Welfare queens.
Welfare queens. No welfare queens. So just have a job? Is that suitable enough?
I'm basic. I'm not like, as long as she has enough to support herself, that's all that really matters. And, to an extent, because, the cost of living in Atlanta is fluctuating so high nowadays. I mean, as long as she can make enough, try to meet me halfway, 50-50. That's another problem that I'm dealing with. A lot of these women don't want to see 50-50. They want
Not
all
the
or
woman
nothing.
you described, Jay. No, the woman you described ain't. She's too beautiful to go 50-50. Not the woman you described. You
be
described
surprised.
a 10. A 10, a 10 is not going to want to go 50-50 because she's used to men throwing money at her because she's a 10. Her beauty is her weight, right? Just like they say, the man gets the best woman by the most money he has. A woman gets the most expensive man by her beauty. So you describe a perfect woman. That woman's not going to want to do 50-50.
Well, having said that, Kendra, if she's not going to meet me halfway, or at least, say 60-40, then it's not going to be worth it because I can't deal with that. It's not going, that's the problem with a lot of women now. They want it all or nothing. And they ain't trying to meet in the middle.
Not all women. There's some women. You just described the 10. Now, but they're saying, listen, but 60-40. So either way, this woman will have to contribute to the household bills.
Now that what you said, I just remember something about another deal breaker.
Okay.
If a woman can't cook, if she burns water trying to cook ramen noodles, nah. I ain't having it.
So she got to know how to cook too. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I know how to cook too.
Okay. I don't think that's the best. I mean, most people know how to cook. They should know how to cook for themselves.
But you got a lot of women out here that just want to go get fancy dinners and shit. So that's what I'm saying.
Why do you think you keep running into these women that, you do live in Atlanta?
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like
everybody wants to be
like
Hollywood down here.
Huh?
So all these women want to be Hollywood. So that's why.
Okay. So no. Okay. We did the Kendra Cam?
No.
Let's do the Kendra Cam, Jay.
All right.
All right. Okay,
I'm
Jay.
sorry.
That's right. You told us you 5'8".
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 11:30 right now, so I'm about to get ready to go to bed in a minute.
Okay, well, I'm in LA. It's 8:30 here.
Yeah.
We're almost done, Jay. When was your last relationship?
2021.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
March.
March. Three flaws you have to work on, Jay.
Well, apparently, from what I've been hearing tonight, my my tact and my straightforwardness is a flaw, but I don't see that personally. But it can be developed into something that's more meaningful. Two, I tend to procrastinate a little bit because of certain things that I put on that I think that's going to be like on a long-term basis. And then next thing I know, it's right here in front of my face, like 2, 3 days later. And my third flaw, I don't really consider it a flaw, but this is probably going to be the clincher right here. Well, I thought I had it in my pocket. I smoke cigarettes. So,
Yes, Jay. Most people don't like cigarette smokers. Can you kick that habit?
hell, these women are making me smoke cigarettes and drink beer all day and every day. So, I got to try to goddamn have myself calm down before I even do anything.
Here is the last question, and I cannot wait to hear your answer. Why would a woman be lucky to be with your ass?
Because I'm from the old school. My grandparents raised me. I know traditional values. I know about the family structure. Even though I'm part of what can be considered, straddling the line between, the old school and the new school, I still believe that there are women out here that are worth, being a part of a family structure, even though it's tough out here. And it is damn sure tough. I'm looking for the diamond in the rough. And I'm willing to be able to meet that diamond in the rough. However, I can say this with a straight face. It's going to be a tough task because of me, how I am, and the stuff that I got to deal with. But I will say this for sure. If me and that one woman gets together, that we can really line up with each other, we can do whatever, grow old, have the right family, and it will just be perfect. Now, there is no such thing as perfection, but I will say this: there is somebody out there for somebody, and I am the guy for somebody, and there's a girl out there for me.
I talked about this earlier, and I don't want to be the pessimistic person. But no, everybody doesn't get somebody, Jay. And that's the fact, and you know that. You don't even need me to tell you that because we know people. You probably know more single people than people in relationships. So people who are in relationships are blessed, lucky people. And I think we need to understand this because it will decide if you really want a partner in life, things that you can adjust to have a partner in life. Now, I get a lot of people talk about the women on my show all the time. There's podcasters who use my show to pay their rent to just talk about the women on the show. But
Yeah, I know about them.
yeah, and it's like they just use this content because they got to pay their car note. But here's the deal: they don't speak enough about how men have to adjust too. So if you want a partner in life, Jay, you're gonna have to make some adjustments because although you might have good long-term family um, desires, you do come across as abrasive, right? So a nice woman, a pure woman, might be turned on for that. I'm not saying be no punk because I know you real hustle. You from the real A, so you ain't nobody can't punk you. I get that. But if you really want a woman to cohabitate with and share life with, you're gonna have to make some adjustments. But that's only for you to decide.
I understand that. I hear you loud and clear. Believe me, I know. Be
Okay. Well,
that as it may,
let's.
I've had a lot of disappointments in my time, so I have to keep my guard up at the same time too.
I understand.
I
I
don't
mean,
let
there's women
people
that
I
got
don't
their
let
guard
people
up.
in easy. I don't do that.
Hello.
I don't let people in easy.
We don't let people in easy. I understand. I understand. Now, Jay, there probably is a woman watching that. So you know what, Jay? I can see through everything, and I'm the woman for her. Man, how can she reach out to you?
Okay. I wanted to stop there for a second. But did y'all see how his demeanor changed when he's talking to Kendra? It's obvious that he's infatuated with Kendra. But that aside, he listened to what she had to say. He received what she had to say. He didn't, growl at her or anything like that. But it was the giggle for me. It was how he started giggling when he heard her say that perhaps there was a woman for him. Did y'all notice that? And also, I wanted to speak on when she was talking about how other content creators go out and they talk about the things on her show, but they don't speak enough on, the other stuff. Because y'all know, like with men are typically liquid when it comes to women. Men will make the necessary changes and adjustments. Like the man gonna go out, he gonna make sure he make enough money or whatever it is that he needs to do to get a woman. But a lot of times, most often, us women be like, it is what it is what I want. And it's the man that has to mount up to the standard of the woman. It's not often that women are mounting up to the standards of the man, because we quick to say he can take me like I am or he can get on, but men don't say that often. Men don't often say that. We're good for saying that. We women, we're liquid. We have liquid thoughts, liquid ideas. They're touchable, they're obtainable, they're reachable. We kind of know what we want and we kind of stick to it. We will bend and mold, but for the most part, that man, girl, he got to go out there and make it like it need to be.
Whew.
I want to go through some of the comments real quick. You want to read some comments, sis? You don't feel good, so you want me to read them?
Yeah.
Okay. Ro Baby says, Healing Heart, exactly 100. We definitely cut from a different cloth. They're gonna show some more pictures of him on the next scene too, guys, and then it'll be over with. Brittany says, right, Cheryl. I put in the chat that he's nice to Kendra, and he is. He's very nice to her. Miss Sexy Race says, ain't no woman going to want him because he putting women down. Absolutely. Like he hadn't even, at first I said he hadn't thought about him own self, but as you continue to listen, he does know. He knows his worth, and he knows that his value is not worth what he's wanting in a woman. He's very aware. As it goes on, you find that out.
Yeah.
Said, boy, bye. Cheryl says, I think he's trying to shoot his shot with Kendra. That's what it seems like, right? Nah, he knows he messed up, said Healing Hearts. Brittany says,
hold on, sissy. I'm gonna tell you where he really messed up with Kendra. Watch, if you go back and look at it, the part when he said a woman want to go to brunch, Kenya was taken aback, baby. She clutched her pearls. She was like, oh no, because Kendra love her some brunch, honey. He told his draws on that one.
She did clutch her pearls, literally. Brittany says, can you cook, sir? He said he could cook, but I don't know. That's what he said. Rubber says, boy, can you build a house or drop a transmission? If not, shut the fuck up. Right. Can you even change your oil? Period.
Air in a tire.
He's definitely infatuated by Kendra. Healing Heart says, yes, run for the hills. This clown. He got on his little brother t-shirt. Did he just stand up and do what now? Yeah, he did, honey. He said he about to go to bed. It's 11:30. It's getting late. He got to turn in. That's what he said. Healing Heart says he got some issues, some serious issues. Of course you don't see it. And he was like, listen, he said two things about himself. He said, well, first he talked about this, lastly, he talked about the cigarettes, but before he talked about the cigarettes, he could critique himself on things that were not appearance. He talked about how he needs to learn tact. And I was surprised that he used the word tact. He says, I need to work on my tact. And I was surprised that he used that word.
Right.
I like small words that mean a lot. I like small words. He said, I need to work on my tact. And he said he's a procrastinator. You know, he didn't speak nothing about his outwardness. He just spoke on two things that he knew he needed to work on as far as a person.
Right.
So yeah, I think somebody just need to, you know. mm.
He needs some meds.
Well, I don't know, you know. She says I wouldn't want no one like that. Me either, honey. God knows. That's a well, that's the material for a narcissist. I don't want to call him a narcissist, but I'll say that's the materials of a narcissist. I don't want someone that smokes either. Yeah, I don't smoke, and I don't want nobody that smoke because I don't smoke. Ro Baby
I
says
don't
he
want
seems
nobody
bitter.
to smoke,
She
and I
says,
smoke.
oh, well, dang. See, look at you having a standard without a standard.
Right, but I'm trying to quit.
The hypocrisy in that, sister. The hypocrisy.
Right, right.
Ro Baby says he seems bitter and controlling. Definitely need healing before he gets into any relationship. Yeah, he needs some things he got to work on. Cheryl says, "Sir, go sit all the way down with the skulls." She says, "Wait, what?" Healing hearts. Britt says, "Right, Miss Tex Ray, I'm with you. Run." Yeah, Ro Baby says, "Run." Like, y'all better run. Exactly, Cheryl. Sat down, sir, in Chatty Catty. Sat down. Yes. To somebody's yang. Did he say that? I didn't hear that. The yang to somebody's yang. Looking like Pootie Tang. Healing Heart says, "Sorry, I have to run to my whole bedroom. This dude is making my head spin." Yeah. He ain't the yin to anyone's yang or thing. Right. Rose sound like dark. Yeah, he does. That's what I was saying. Like, I don't even want to call him that, but it definitely some of the specifications that it takes. Let me see. Some people were agreeing. Leland says they are cutting up. They are cutting up. They're cutting up in them comments. They're cutting up in these comments and in Kendra's comments. Lupot said basically he acknowledges some of his flaws, but wants a perfect partner. Yeah, and he should want to try to be a match for what it is he's looking for. Like, start working on yourself, dude. Get some things together. Healing Heart says, just to say, Lupot, I'm going to go back and watch you live. Yes. Lady Love said, Lupot, he's looking for balance to perfect himself, not understand that only he can make his changes. That makes a lot of sense, Lady Love. I like that. She says, I'll read it again. He's looking for balance to perfect himself, not understanding only he can make those changes. That's big. Yeah, because he's trying to find a soothing place for his trauma. And a woman that he puts around him is going to smooth those things out for him, not to understand that he has a whole lot more work that he has to do. She says, Miss White, sorry, just had to say that. Sorry for what, love? You haven't said anything. I'm not shallow at all. Not a shallow girl. We're gonna go try to wrap the video up, guys. Let's get back into it.
With my name, Jay Knight.
All right, I'm gonna let you shout out one social media too, because I think they're gonna want your social media.
Facebook, same name, Jay Knight.
So Jay Knight on Facebook and Jay Knight on the app.
And I just really restarted my IG because my old account got deactivated. So I ain't really got it started yet, but it's the New Movement 84.
You look different here. This is you right here.
Yeah, I had a beard. I had to shed it.
Okay. We got Jay. He's 39, bus operator. He is in Fultontown, Georgia, Virgo, single, no kids. Youngest of 5 with 3 brothers and 1 sister. No kids, in training to get my CDL. Looking for a woman, all natural, a natural woman, a woman who was. Jay said he wants a woman, a natural woman, a woman who was born a woman. I guess we got to say that.
In Atlanta, you damn sure do.
Woo, child. This is crazy. Jay, this is Jay's list of deal breakers. Can y'all see this? This is Jay's list of deal breakers. It's probably a lot of things he's already said, but let me run through it. said no bonnets, no 304s, no BBLs, no Lizzos, no Saint fans, no artificials, no Barbies, baddies, no Lizzos, no mattress actresses, no whore rap fans, no face tattoos, no Lizzos, no no Usher fans, Jay. Why no Usher fans?
Because he's home wrecker. Any other questions?
Okay, no Baldies, no boo, no Lizzos, no welfare queens, no cigarette haters, no cereal baby mamas, no Lizzos, no Swiffer Duster eyelashers, no 149 cm or less, 177.
That's the equivalent of 5'10". So
No,
keep going.
no Spectrum rings, no
Septum.
Lizzos, no field turf walls, no Miss Indents, no astrologists, no Lizzos, no Skittle here, no Fupas, no AKA. Jay, no Lizzos, no born again virgins.
Oh yeah. If I had the chance to talk about that subject, we would be here all night because all these women that so-called want God-fearing men, but they have 3-4 kids with Pookie, Ray, Nug, and all them. Now they want the next man to be their savior and all that there. Where they was when they was in their 20s and early 30s. So no, I'm not playing another man's save game.
Okay, and we're almost done. No brunch, no not cooking, no Lizzos, no 3+ children, no travel enthusiasts, no open relationships or exploring. And the last one, as you guys have probably guessed it already, no Lizzos.
And boom goes the dynamite.
This is Jay Knight on the Kendra G Singles dating app. Jay Knight on the Kendra G Singles dating app. You have some more questions after that, Jay. You want them? Curtis said, "I'm in tears. They're in tears by your deal breakers."
Oh, I'm a one-man SWAT team coming up in here now. You best believe that.
Yeah, he's crying, laughing. LB said, "I'm crying. Jay should be a comedian. Forget the bus."
Nah, I ain't Dave Chappelle now. I can't do that.
Okay. LII said, "Again, protect this brother at all costs. He a real one in the A, respectfully." Pookie's baby mama said, "You seem so aggressive. Are you doing any work on yourself mentally and emotionally?"
I just work, go home, have a couple beers, sleep, wake up, take a shower, rinse and repeat. Now, as for like long-term situations, I mean, I got a friend circle that helps me out with stuff, but maybe the friends that I got can't be, like the reliable friends, but excuse me, they are, my inner circle. They keep me grounded, and my family keeps me grounded. Now, as for like trying to be mentally and emotionally, like I guess you want to say whipped or something like that, I'm not having that. Nah, I got to stand on my 2 feet. It ain't happening.
Okay. Listen, you got some people on riding for you now. Keon said, "You've been one of the best guests on here. That list is bullseye, fire, too. I agree with all of it. Stand firm and be you."
Hey, respect.
Okay. Coffee Killer said, "No Spectrum ring, lashed out, wig wearing, BBL having, total makeup, Lizzos."
Hey, they ain't gotta be big to even be like that. If they look like Ratchet Red, Ice Spice, and all them, nah, that counts as just as much. So I ain't having it. You understand?
Okay. Well, again, if you want Jay, he's on the Kendra G Singles dating app. You can find Jay on the Jay Knight is his name. Jay Knight is his name. If you want to just read his deal breakers for yourself, child. If you like Jay, you will push the heart. If you really like him, you will push the star. It's Jay Knight. You can search for him in the search bar area. He's in Georgia, and there you have it, Jay. There you have it. All right, you brought me to real tears. Just FYI, I never, I don't know if I ever cried before.
I'm gonna
But
say this, Kendra. I had the biggest anxiety even come on your show after watching all the people that have been on your show, and that number is probably in the hundreds. So for me to even take
it's
the
in the
chance to,
thousands by this time. I
well,
think we're probably like. I mean, we've been doing it for 4 years. I mean, it's
okay,
countless. I
so
can't
I
remember.
got a late start on it, so that's
Yeah.
on me. But at the same time, like this here, for me to even risk it with being up since 4:30 this morning and getting up at 4:30 tomorrow morning to even speak my piece. I mean, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity. However, I know that you didn't expect this to be like this.
Well, Jay, listen, I didn't, and you're gonna be a highlight, and I hope you're ready for the energy you're gonna get.
Oh, I'm on YouTube and all that there, so I'm ready for the smoke.
He
But
ready
guess
for
what?
okay. Well,
They
well,
gonna have
you
to
definitely.
guess. They gonna have to get the smoke back, and I bring it with 10 toes down and 2 guns blazing, and I count 6 shots. So best believe that.
I want to say this though. I want to say this, and I want to be because obviously no Lizzo's. We know who she is, so let's. I know we use her. I'm assuming you want to don't want a woman her size, and that's fine. But just this is gonna go viral, so I do just want to say, like, we could just say no big women. We don't have to use Lizzo as the poster model for that because that's energy. I know celebrities don't get no type of care from human beings because y'all just feel like celebrities are rich and they have these great lives, but she is a human being. So I know what you meant, but we could just say a woman of a certain size instead of using her as the name. But I got you.
Yeah, but if I be straightforward with it, sometimes it's gonna be beyond comprehension. And
No, we got the point. Now if
you
that was
didn't,
the
you
goal,
did, but when I used it in other platforms, it gets a little bit deep in the woods, if you get what I'm saying.
right?
So,
No, I get it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But I just do want to be a little sympathetic to her in general. All right, Jay. Well, listen, you keep me posted how it goes.
well, I got to work on my job first because I'm still in training. I
Okay.
got to get my CDL. I got 2 weeks for that. And then maybe I have time to entertain some of these characters out here. But as of right now, I got to work on me with the rest. Business first, bullshit last.
Bullshit. Business first, bullshit last.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's all right. Okay. Okay. I got you. Thank you, Jay.
All right, guys. Here we go.
Woo. Man,
That was a
y'all
lot.
killing me with these comments.
A lot. That was a lot. But the fact of the matter is, y'all, it is people like that in real life who
Yep.
doing this in real life and absolutely don't see nothing wrong with what they want. And I would say there's nothing wrong with what they want because you like what you like. But he got to get himself out there and put himself in a better position. I think Kendra did a good job with saying, celebrities are who they are. It's obtainable. No, I can't even talk. It's obtainable for them. So it's in their reach, so they do it. And if that's not what you have or capable of doing, you can't knock other people. I like how she referenced back to Lizzo and says, if you don't like big women, then you say that. She doesn't have to be your poster child for big women. Because,
Right.
you told Lizzo got the money that he desires to get the type of woman that he wants. Lizzo got big out. I got an uncle. He always talked about how he didn't like big women. He didn't like big women. He had a baby with a Puerto Rican girl. They're much older than me, but he had a baby with a Puerto Rican lady. Had that baby, and the baby fat. Well, she's an adult now, but she fat. Well, it's not my uncle, but my people's, my husband's. I say we one family, but anyway, he got a daughter, and she's big. The very thing that you hated all your life is what you stuck with.
Yep.
You know, so you have to be careful what you asking for.
Mhm.
You have to be careful what you asking for. Um, because again, our blessings don't always come wrapped up in the package we want it to be wrapped up in.
Yep.
It don't. It really don't. My old pastor used to say all the time. I'll say it again. We looking for a 6-pack, and it's gonna be the 2 liter that save our life. It's
Bad.
gonna be the 2 liter. And
Mm.
that's what we think.
Man.
He was, when we started the last part, he said, first off, I wanted to be born a woman. I want a woman that was born a woman. He said in the
Yeah.
land, make that clear, and that much is true. If you know anything about it,
Woo.
you definitely have to make that clear. But
In the ATL, they say.
in his particular situation, I think he's willing to give and take, and he just needs the right people in his ear, talking to him and saying, "Hey, this is what's really going on." Is it a lot of work to be done? Absolutely, but I can see it being done because he did agree with some of the things, and he acknowledged some things as well, not only about himself, but understanding that it's just simply what he's attracted to.
Mhm. That's true.
I'm attracted to LL, but I know I can't have him.
Woo. Wee.
I
Mm.
tell my husband all the time, but boy, LL, come, I'm leaving you. I'm out. I tell him that all the time. It's a joke. Like I'm not leaving my husband, but yeah. Let's read some comments, and then I'm gonna say the other part that I wanted to say. I just want to be careful not to get behind on the comments. Healing Heart says there's a lot of imperfections about him. And there is. And we all do. We all have imperfections. We all have flaws. So who are we, to be calling out what we see as imperfections to somebody else? Because, honestly, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And the very things that we don't like about one person would be what somebody else absolutely loves and adores. And we have to remember that about beauty being in the eye of the beholder. Because I know some people who men who will only date a big girl. They think
Right.
skinny women are very unattractive.
Yeah.
You know, it's just to each his own. Everybody likes something different. And then he says he want a woman that he's the lowest he's willing to go is 60-40. Well, I'm gonna say this. If I got to put all this time into keeping myself looking the kind of way you want me to look, so on and so forth, baby, you better be able to do 100%. You better hold a whole house down financially. You want all that? You
Yep.
better be able to take care of me.
Facts.
Sorry. It might sound wrong to some, but with this list that he got,
Hmm.
look, he referenced Grand Hustle. It ain't no secret. Tiny done picked on some weight. She not where she was 10, 20 years ago. T.I. still right there with his wife. He's still right there with her. And everything's obtainable to him. Everything. Now he ran out and played with Bernice, but he came on back home where he knew he belonged. You know what I'm saying?
Came on back home to mama.
Mm-hmm. Cheryl said it probably got deactivated because you bullied someone. Right. Ain't no telling with him. He was talking about his friends, how he go out and have fun with his friends, but then again, he said, I go to work, I come home, I shower, I get ready for bed, wash, rinse, and repeat. He's born. He's born. And he would host in the closet just to sit home with him.
Yep.
I typed in the chat. I said, "Y'all look at this long list. Like he had a demand list.
Mm.
He had hostages, and this was his demands to set them free.
Mm.
I want this, that, and 4 of those." I'm like,
Mm.
okay. Let's see. Cheryl said, "Is this guy for real?" He's definitely for real.
Yeah,
I
that's serious.
kept saying Lizzo's. And I wonder if a fat girl maybe bullied him. Y'all, and excuse the term fat because I don't mean it in no shape or form to be disrespectful at all. I done told y'all 100 times I had weight loss surgery. I am not in judgmental of nobody's weight. I'm just
I had weight loss surgery and I'm still fat. So yeah.
yeah, I wonder if a let me fix it. I wonder if a big girl did something to him. Like, what is that
Sound
stigma?
like it. Yeah.
That stigma on him, baby. Oh, it's on him heavy.
Maybe he had a little bitty doop and she had too much bloop and it didn't go whoop. So now he don't want boop.
Well, maybe so. Mm, could be.
Mm.
I don't know. It's something behind it though. Um,
Mhm.
so for what? Never mind. Oh Lord, I like her. She's funny. Healing Hearts, you're funny. Uh, Run Baby said he gonna be alone for a long time with that corny list, and that's it. That's it. He has the right to like what he like. He has the right to want what he want. But you cannot have those kind of expectations and think that somebody gonna meet your demands. You're gonna be wanting a long time, baby. You're gonna be wanting a long time, or you're gonna be meeting the little hookers up on the corner to get your rocks off and then going back home like nothing happened because you're not gonna reach those goals that you want. You're not. You heard him say he hadn't had sex since March. This was just 5, 6 days ago when this live was done. So yeah,
Mhm.
you hard up already, brother. It ain't looking good for you. Your family ain't already. Mm-mm. Can you imagine that? It's June, March, April, May, 3 months. I mean, some guy, I guess, hey,
Mhm.
that might be, yeah, he might be sexually frustrated. He might be
Yeah,
sexually frustrated.
that's
And he
true.
got some emotions pinned up because he can't get off. That could,
Mhm.
because y'all look,
He was
brother,
like snapping, boy.
brother, he might be sexually frustrated. Rub Baby said he gonna be alone for a long time. Yeah, that's right. I read that. Lady Love was asking what's a Lizzo, and that's the singer and entertainer Lizzo. She does the flute, big girl with all that pizzazz. I like
Mhm.
Lizzo. She's been under a lot of scrutiny lately. I don't know how true it is about her sexual assaulting. And speaking of sexual assaulting, guys, how much y'all know about what's the guy name? It'll come back to me. I just lost my thought. I'm gonna go back. Um, what question should be what do we wait a minute? The question should be what do we have to offer a woman? Yeah, I get what you said.
Mhm.
The question should be what does he have to offer a woman? Absolutely. Because he already said he's in between jobs. He already said he ain't got it like that. He ain't got it like that. So yeah, you need to get it like that in order to get it like that. Brittany said that's a long yes. Wow, big time dissing Lizzo, shaking my head. Right. And I was so glad as to how
Kendra.
Kendra spoke up to that. She was like, look, we can
Mhm.
put that out. Like if you don't like the larger woman, then you don't like the larger woman. But she don't have to be your poster child. I
Right.
was glad of her
That made me
speaking.
happy. Yep.
Uh-huh. Cheryl says Brittany. I'm sorry, Brittany says, right, Cheryl, really. Lux says, poor man, ATL done scared him. He said he was born and raised there. And listen, I don't know if y'all paid attention in the beginning. He feel a way. He feels a big way about how Atlanta has changed. He is in his feelings about it. All these outsiders then came in and tried to make it Hollywood. And
Right.
he's not happy about it one bit. And if he had his way, he was put on a Batman costume and shine that emergency bat signal out and come clean Atlanta up and get it back to how he remember it to be. If he
Right.
did it his way, he put out the bat signal, baby, and cleaned it all up. They'd all be gone. All celebrities, gay people, and anything else. If he had it his way, would nothing be in ATL but how he remember it. Back in what he say, late 90s, early 2000s is what he said. Because he is definitely in his feelings about that. Sexy Ray says, Row. Healing Heart says, I feel he has an angle. I cannot put my finger on it. I wonder how so. Can you explain a little more for me, Healing Hearts? Cheryl says he's got a lot of requirements and he's not offering much of anything. Yeah, because he ain't said, I like to wine and dine my lady. I like to rub her feet when she come home from a hard day
Right.
at work, you know. I like her to want to cook, but I'll throw down for her every now and then too.
Mm-hmm.
He never said I want to sit down and discuss with her what her wants and needs and desires for her future are.
It's all about him. He want to drink his beer and kick back.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Y'all know men like that? Have y'all ran into men like that? Cheryl said he may as well deactivate it again. I think you might be right, Miss Cheryl. He might as well deactivate it again, baby. He gonna be in Georgia alone. He gonna not only be in Georgia alone, but anywhere he go. Because anywhere he go, it will remain the same. He will be lost and alone.
Yeah.
Waiting every 3 months to get his little weenie wet. That's what's gonna
He
happen.
strike me as a man not to play with, in a sense to where, some women be like, okay, I'm gonna see what I can get out of him. They gonna play the game, and then when he find out it's just a game, oh, he gonna snap. Like that's what he strikes me as, one of them brothers that will snap all the way out.
I think he would. I believe that he would.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that he would. Then what's the next comment? She said, "Wait, what other? Wait, what other platforms?" Yeah, he said he got Instagram. Did he say TikTok?
And Facebook.
I know he said Facebook, Instagram, and it was something else he named. What was it?
I thought it was TikTok, Facebook, Instagram.
Chrissy said, "I think he may need to go back to sweep." Weepy, weepy. That's what I tell my baby. You ready to go weepy, weepy? I'm gonna go neepy, neepy. As a matter of fact, Journey just quit saying neepy, neepy. When she was sleeping, she said, I'm gonna go neepy, neepy. She says, he's a joke. He's a joke, but to him, he is dead ass. Like, dude, so serious. He is so everlastingly serious. And he meant that. He meant every lick of it, no matter what. Now, I think because he's infatuated with old girl the way he is, it would take her or somebody like her to kind of give him a different viewpoint and break it down for him.
That's true.
Yeah, he definitely, yeah. He just kind of tolerance because he knows he said it.
Yeah.
And maybe he's just aggressive the way he was because of being frustrated sexually or something of that nature. Because he brought it back down pretty quick, guys. He brought it back down and cleaned himself up. And try to get back on the right track. But he's one of those people, if you attack him, if you attack him, he don't know how to receive it, so he just go off, or he just receives things as an attack, even when they're not.
Right.
And I
Right.
know people like that. They just receive.
Hmm.
You ain't nowhere near trying to attack him, but he just took it as such.
Yep.
You know.
Whew. I hate
And
when that kind of stuff happens too.
Lupat says, and you'd be surprised how many females gonna be in his inbox after this, champ.
Mm,
You think so, Lupat? And they might. She might just be right.
trying to get the dollars, them coins. Go to brunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Girl, he on the way to truck driving school. If I get him now, go ahead and give him some and get his mind right. He gonna forget about all of that, child. I'm gonna get that check.
Hmm.
They be like that.
So I
They
said,
be
hope
like,
nobody play with them and get caught.
yeah, yeah. Um, who else? Let's see. They say he's a joke. Real baby says, "Bye, Jay. I'm gonna pray for you, sir." Yeah, pray for him, girl. Throw some holy oil around the screen too. Nina says he was too cocky. He was too cocky for me. I don't cocky. Yeah, he was over. He was over something. Bro, so true because if I meet him, I would have ran wide the hell up and put my force braces on, baby, and run. The lady else said, "Look, I ain't no woman that desperate." I don't know. I don't know that she might be onto something because you got some women who think that they can get them at the right time and groom them to where they want them to be.
Hmm.
But that's a big mistake. That's a big misconception because they'll roll with you for a little while, but then they'll be right back to where they picked up at. Lux says he needs a reality check. Roy Baby says my oldest brother won't date a woman unless she a BBW, and I know some men like that. I know. Look, y'all look. I told y'all my ex I just got to talking about who was abusive to me after I had weight loss surgery. He didn't want me no more. He didn't want me. I was too small.
That's crazy.
Yep, didn't want me to have the surgery to begin with, but I did it because I did it for health reasons. I didn't do it for nothing else. I was what was considered a lightweight loser, but he left my ASS, honey. He was out. I guess my wiggle didn't jiggle the right way for him no more. So,
Wow.
Lady Love says Jay wouldn't even stimulate a real woman mind. Period.
At
Right,
all.
right.
Mm-mm.
hmm That's what my one of my older kids, Raven is on. She be like, "Don't impress you. Don't impress me by telling me I'm pretty. Tell me that my mind. You like my mind, like how I think. That's what I want to hear."
Hmm.
Kind of intellect though. Rosinette said he definitely gonna get big sitting on his truck. Don't they? Don't they?
Wow.
She says, "Look, I love me some man." Rosinette said he might find someone at that truck stop. He might. Somebody who need a ride. They gonna deal with it, honey. Lux Pearl said, period, Miss White. I don't know which part it was to. Miss White said, when I said that comment, it is only what he put out. It is what he put out. Lupa says, I'm chosen. Open your eyes.
They open. They don't look open because I'm reading the thing. No, but they are a little low because I am a little groggy, taking all this different medications and stuff right now. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Lady Love says, healing heart. There's an imperfection and issues, and Jay got issues, and it shows. He had big issues at that. Like, it ain't a little bit. And I wonder if he'd go back and look at this video and be like, oh, I did that. Or is it, yeah, I did it, and what? I wonder, how we go back and what do he think he could have did different or said
Right.
different? Is that going to affect him at all? I'm just curious. Lady Love says, you're not fat at all, sissy. And Ro Baby said, I'm just fat here. Stop. She kills me with that, y'all. She always be saying something crazy.
I am fat. Stomach, back. What did it say? Fat, back.
What you got? Body dysmorphia? You got body dysmorphia?
No, I'm just telling you what it is. I am. Big old head.
She got a little bit of body dysmorphia, guys. Yeah, she got just a little bit of body dysmorphia. Christy said maybe someone broke his heart. I'm thinking it was a big woman. And then a lot of times men have these issues when they got mommy issues, honey. They got a warped opinion about women. They have warped opinions about women when they have mommy issues.
Yeah.
Lady Love says all we can do is pray for Jay at this point. Healing Heart says, Christy Smith, I do believe that myself. Sexy Ray speaking of Rose. And then I met men like that. Trust it. Didn't get far.
You just a big old heifer.
Rose says, I met men like that. Trust it. Didn't get far. Yeah, it's not gonna go far. Not for any woman with common sense and a good mind. Rose says, yes, it's a beat your ass vibes. That's exactly what it give, BB. So that's why ain't no woman going up on him when he start talking. Girl, it was the ebonics and the verbiage and all of that too, honey. I show you what I is.
What I is.
What I is, baby. I'll show you what I is.
I is nice. I is kind.
Heart says, Miss White, what's got me was when he said between a drug dealer and something else. He said that woman must stand up. Hello, is just a clown. He was saying a cross between a drug dealer and a celebrity, and he's not neither one.
Right.
Yeah, that's what he said. Scorpio says, well, I gotta turn y'all down so I can listen to my webinar. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for coming in. We will not be on much longer. We've been on here a couple of hours. And Healing Heart says, Miss White, the truck stop got me. Yep. The truck stop. Yep. So he was definitely interested. But I just wanted to talk about, how we set standards for other people without having standards for ourselves. And, not just in relationships and dating, but as a whole, how we become so judgmental of people. We form opinions of people without knowing. And if we sit back and analyze ourselves, some of the very same things that we don't like about people, or we're talking about people about, if we were to analyze ourselves, we could find some of our own things that we need to work on instead of pointing fingers at other people,
Boom. Yes.
Learning how to judge righteously, because a lot of people like to say only God can judge me, and that's not the truth. We've spoken on that. The Bible tells us to judge righteously. So I just found that it was hypocrisy in his standards, because we have standards, but then we have substandards. We have social standards. We have, our own standards, different things. And I just wanted to ask, what are we basing our standards off of?
Right.
How are we coming to the conclusion of what our standards are? Because if we self-examine a little better, our standards would probably change. Not just in relationships, but friendships, what kind of job you're willing to take or not take, where you want to live at, what kind of car you want to drive. Like doing a whole overall analysis of ourselves.
Yeah.
Because
that's
were obvious.
Right.
His were obvious. And a lot of times ours are not so obvious, So we have to self-reflect. We have to self-reflect. Maybe do a pros and cons list to come up with our standards, and say, is this fair if I do this? Of that,
One of my sisters, they got married. It's been about 5 years now. They celebrate their 5th anniversary, but she actually had a list, and I'll be darned, she stuck to it. You know, she was willing to compromise on how many kids he could have, but you know, she got what she wanted. And then me personally, I look at myself and my situation, I judge myself harshly, honey. I don't have no business entertaining something that I cannot, like what I would want in a man. I would expect to at least be able to meet him halfway. And I look at everything that I do not have at this point, and I'll be like, I ain't got no business entertaining no man, even though as a woman, we think the man's supposed to be the provider. But I mean, I know I have value to myself and what I can bring to the right man in the marriage and the relationship. And I have met women that actually were in a struggle and their knight in shining armor came along and like they're fine, married for decades. But me personally, I'm a biggest critic. Like if I feel like I don't have a car, I shouldn't be trying to date nobody, because I would definitely want him to be able to pick me up. You know, if I don't have a job, how am I going to look for somebody or expect somebody to want me and I don't have any income? You know what I mean? So who am I to want these standards? You know, even though we talked about me being a cigarette smoker, like I know it's a nasty ass habit. I know this stinks. You know, I know it's bad for your health. You know, so if I'm trying to come out of this struggle, I don't want somebody else that's going to be smoking a cigarette with me, so to speak, you know, when I'm trying to get away from it. Because what's going to happen when I get away from it is I'm not going to want to smell your smoke, you know. So that's kind of like where I'm going with it. It's like standing back and looking at analyzing ourselves. That's what Sissy's talking about, you know, the hypocrisy and the double standards. You know, like we can make a list of everything that we want and that we're willing to not accept or not willing to accept versus what we will accept. But especially when it comes to men, like I've come across some men that I be thinking to myself, I'm not judging a brother, but damn, bro, you ain't got no business worried about. You need to just, I'm not encouraging you to fornicate, but hit it and quit it and keep it moving until you get to where you gonna be. Don't get no woman all caught up in her feelings, her emotions, because you can't do shit for her. Like seriously, you know. As grandma used to say, go pay for
I
your
can't
people.
judge for I can't judge for habits. You know, I got habits. I chew ice.
Me
Like
too.
yo, I be want my ice so bad when I be on this live. I chew
I get it.
ice. I mean, it's not cigarette smoking, but it's a habit. You know,
Yeah.
I have a horrible, nasty secret habit, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all.
Don't you do it. Don't you tell it, Sissy. No.
This is my habit. My husband hated it. Yeah, I know. Hi, Angel. Thank you for coming in. My husband hated it.
She told you.
Yeah. I told him before. I think I told the chat before I eat starch. Yeah, because we even talked about what kind of starch. Yeah. I love starch.
She likes starch. I like chalk. I like dirt. A certain kind of dirt, you know, I like it on my tongue. A little Arkansas dust dirt. You know, we weird.
Yeah, I am, y'all.
Woo.
I'm a professional starch. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I got my little straw that hang out the side of the box. Y'all see that straw? Can y'all see it? No, it won't show up with my green screen. Let me back it up. See my straw?
And it's expensive as starch too. She's so expensive. She got such exquisite and expensive taste buds and everything from furniture to freaking laundry detergent and starch.
Here's another habit.
What's that? Your pop? Oh, the root beer. Yeah, of course.
So, you know, what I've come to learn about myself is that I have an addictive spirit. Thank God it's not drugs, you know, a harmful drug. Yeah. But I have an addictive spirit. I'm glad I just chose what, I chose better. It could be other stuff. No, it's laundry starch. Argo red box laundry starch, honey. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it.
Now I want some freaking chalk.
Maybe some comments. Scorpio says, I'm still here listening. Just wanted to let you know I may not be typing, but I'm listening. And some people are speaking. Lupart says, I had to drop my standards also, because when I found the ones who met all of them, they still had issues. Girl, that's another thing. Because you can find people who meet your standards, but it's the things we hadn't thought about. Because we'd be so busy talking about what we want, we don't think about what's not good or healthy for us, the things that we don't mention. You'd be like, oh yeah, he had the car, he had looks, he had this, he had that, but he snored. You know, I'm just using that, throwing that out there. It's
Right.
something that we forget.
And that's a light example that he snored.
Something like just saying, you know, like they have all that, but what you didn't know was that he also had this, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Things that we have to think about. That's Lupa, that's big right there. We don't think about those things. We so busy trying to get what we want, we don't think about the things that we don't want or that are not going to be good for us. And if y'all know God like I know God, he definitely has a sense of humor. You have to be very specific in your prayers. You have to be very specific, because honey, if you don't, yeah. Hilla Hart says, of course, self-reflection is good. There is nothing wrong with it. The whole point where I'm coming from is hypocrisy and foolishness. Absolutely. I agree with you. That's what I was saying. It was the hypocrisy of his standards. Like, you got those kind of standards too. Double standards, the hypocrisy of double standards. Yeah. I spoke to Angel. Ro Baby says, ha ha, Miss White, I'm an ice eater too. Yeah, I gotta have that ice. Sissy fluffs her ice. She fluffs hers. I want the crunch. I want to hear myself. I want to hear it. Mm-hmm. And I have an ice maker on my refrigerator, but I got a commercial ice maker in the basement. And honey, I can get all the ice out.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes me happy, y'all. It does. You see me smiling? It makes me happy.
I think that was the first time that brother-in-law said, me and you belong together. When he found out I was a ice eater like you. Y'all shit, y'all belong together.
Let's see. They're speaking. Speaking. Leland says, dirt. Laughing out loud. You ain't got to tell everybody, baby. Maybe I shouldn't have said what I do, but hey, look, I don't rob nobody for my starch. I don't steal from nobody for no starch. You know, I was lying to my husband about my starch one time, y'all. I'm like, no, I ain't eating that no more. I had about 5 boxes. Hard to find. They don't even, you can't buy them out the store like that anymore.
Right. Child, I was going online looking for her some dang on starch too.
Have to go on eBay. Like, you got to search for it, baby. Because you can find cornstarch anywhere. You can't find laundry starch everywhere.
Right. We bad out.
I ate white dirt for years, and it had to be dried out. Girl, back in the day, we used to take that orange clay dirt and put it in the oven and let it bake down, baby. That was love. That was love. Y'all know those are iron and vitamin deficiencies. And somebody had asked me the other day about, did I take vitamins after having my gastric bypass? And I don't. So that's the consequence. That's the consequence of me not taking iron and vitamins like I'm supposed to.
Me too.
Yeah.
My kids be trying to force it down me. I'm like, I don't want it.
Bro Baby says, everyone has their vices, though. We all do things that others might frown upon. We chose to compromise for who's important to us. That I love that comment, Robo. I love that. I'm gonna read it again. Everyone has their vices, though. We all do things that others might frown upon. We choose to compromise for who's important to us. I like that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She said, wait, who eating dirt, child? Chosen eating dirt. Mm-hmm. Well, you No, he is. He beats women. Speaking of beating women, guys, before we get too far off down for Saturday, I would like to talk about do y'all know who Dream is?
Yeah.
He was
Radio
friends
killer. Radio.
with yeah. He has some lawsuits going on for trafficking and assaulting women, guys, and we got to jump up in it. We got to jump up in it, baby. Everybody's so focused on Diddy, they're not paying attention to the world around Diddy and what's happening and who's going down with them.
Yeah.
It's lawsuits coming out, baby.
Hmm.
I don't know if y'all know who he is. He was dating what's the name? The girl that had a baby with was it Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne, yeah.
Yeah. And somebody else. But yeah, y'all, we need to jump in that. We need to get up on that. Christy says the reason I created was because my iron was low. That's what I was just saying. Our vitamin deficiencies cause these type of cravings. Yep. Hold on a second, Leia.
Blue pop.
I had to tell my baby to make us some rice, honey, because I made me some white lima beans and I could have smoked turkey legs with
Man.
rice,
Cornbread.
Biscuits.
Okra.
Actually, I cooked it yesterday, but this is what I want to eat today again. They don't want it.
Sure sound good.
Lupac says my addiction was baking soda when I was pregnant with all three of my kids. It was definitely because of my iron deficiency. I'm anemic and how ironic. I use it all the time in baking. You can smell it, can't you? Good God.
Woo, bless your heart.
You can smell it and taste it. But you know what? As a cook, Lupac, like you're probably like me, when I'm making a dish, especially if I'm creating something new, I can taste what I need to put in it. Like I can be eating something and I'll be like, I taste it's not in it, but I can taste certain things. I'm like, I taste, and that's how I know what to put in it next. Like, let me add this, let me add that. Because I just taste certain tastes. It's kind of weird. But if you cook, you know what I'm talking about. Like Sexy Ray says, Lupac, I'm anemic too. Scorpio saying, huh? I wonder if she's talking about the cornstarch or what I'm saying about tasting. But yeah, y'all. We're gonna drop the link again before we get off. If anybody y'all don't never come up, y'all don't show us no love. Y'all treat us so bad. And it was somebody who said, when they say, this is a good live. And I was sharing the other day that we have good lives just because of the chat participating. I'm not necessarily saying when you come up, but just participating in the chat. That's how we make good lives. Everybody, have to give their input and jump in the chat. And that's how we have good lives. Lupac says, yes, right. My family and friends always make me taste stuff to them to tell them what's missing or what's in it to remake it. Absolutely. I could be at a restaurant eating something and it'd be good to me, but I start to taste other things. And I'm like, this would be good with this. And all I gotta do is add some more of that. Shrimp up in that mug. And and that's how I come up with a lot of stuff. Or I dream about stuff. And I'm a vivid dreamer. I'm a dreamer anyway, but I can be dreaming and I can dream of something that I'm cooking and I have to get up. I have to wake up in the night and start writing it down because I'll forget. And then I'll write it down. And then I'll go to it. I'll start perfecting it. Lupac says, Miss Texaray, I'm always cold too, but I don't like the hot either. I'm the same way. In summer, I like to turn the heat up and crack a window. Like weird, I know.
Ooh, my daughter done got on my nerve already with this baby in her belly, child. She be in here talking about she freezing with cover all on her, want the little mini heater on. I'll be like, girl, you are not going to, I hate hot. No, me and her brother, we hate being hot, like seriously. And this baby, but she taking her prenatal vitamins, but I don't know. This is crazy. I'm like, she talking about she cold and freezing to death just because the air is on. I don't know
Wow.
how we gonna make it.
Probably vitamin deficiencies. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So we dropped the link. I don't think nobody wants to come up. Do y'all know who Dream is? Y'all know about Dream and his lawsuits?
She
Nope.
15 weeks, Blue Pop. Mhm.
And she on her way, baby. On her way. She could be having her baby the same time around somebody else.
Oh Lord. Woo! Thank you, Miss Robin Lodge, for the cash app. I appreciate you. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Robin.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Real Baby says, Lupot, so am I being anemic then experiencing menopause with hot flashes is the worst. 1 minute I'm cold, then hot. That is a symptom of menopause or beginning premenopausal stages. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Brittany says didn't know about the lawsuit though. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Dream got some stuff going on, baby.
Talking about he loved women, he worshiped women. Yeah, okay.
He got some assaults and raping charges. Miss White, I know who Dream is. He is or was a very big record producer. I think back in the day. He still dabble, but he got some stuff going on now, baby.
hmm He
And
wrote Beyonce's song, Put a Ring on It. He
he
wrote a
wrote
couple of
a
her
lot of
songs.
songs. Yeah,
Yeah.
for a lot of people.
hmm
He's being exposed, baby.
Very talented. Just,
Everybody on the Diddy train, but I want to talk about Dream.
yeah.
Oh, you're so welcome, Miss Robin. She says, thank y'all for
Thank
taking
you.
the time to do this great commentary. She said, dreams sound familiar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we're
It'll
gonna jump,
come to you.
we're
Yeah.
gonna jump in and dream. Lupa says, yes, I love the Dreams music. He has a child with Christina Milian, Nivea, and yep, that's him.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking about, Nivea.
She
Well,
says,
Dad,
oh,
wait a minute. Don't Christina Milian have a baby with Lil Wayne too?
mhm.
So Christina and Nivea have a baby with Lil Wayne. And
Yeah,
that is wow. That's crazy. Dang.
yeah.
Woo.
Girl, he's a Diddy too.
Mm,
He's a
mm,
Diddy.
mm.
He's a Diddy. He's a no Diddy, whatever you want to call him. Yeah. He always talk about how he love women. He got a soft spot for women. That's what he says publicly. But
Right.
privately, they say he been doing some other stuff. So I got a
Yeah.
little more research I want to do on it. And by Saturday, we're gonna be ready to rock and roll about Mr. Dream. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Lupot says, I'm chosen. No, just Nivea has a baby with Wayne. Christina's other kids are with the husband she has now. I don't know who her other kids are with.
Oh,
So
okay.
yes, he is a deviant. He's it's been alleged that he's a
Mhm.
deviant as well. That's what they saying.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
that's sad.
But everybody's in the like of Diddy. So they're not paying attention to what's going on around them. Yep. No Diddy, no doubt. Yep. That's what we're gonna jump in onto on Saturday. And I'm gonna cook. I think I'm thinking about doing steak and lobster, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna cook.
That sounds so delicious.
Yeah, I'm gonna cook something good. I'm gonna cook something good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yep, yeah. Well, guys, we've been on here almost 3 hours. It was great as usual. Wait a minute, hold on, y'all. Before I say that, is there something you all want to talk about before I start saying what we're gonna talk about? Is there something you all want to talk about? Yep, it has been on the Breakfast Club on Saturdays around 2:15. Is there
It's
anything differently that you all want to talk about outside of Dream? Anybody? In the bed, in the bed. Y'all who dance like this? Oh, y'all can't see me. Let me see. I need to lift my desk up. I'm in my chair. Can y'all see me now?
mm-hmm. I can see it.
Who dance like this?
Um,
She says it's 2:05 in the a.m. Oh, where are you at, Healing Heart? She's not in this country, I don't think. What country are you in?
She in the UK.
Oh, in the UK. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Lupin says, I want to hear about Dream because I haven't seen him on the scene in a while, baby. He been kind of tucking away. He been Let me do the Rob. Let me do the Rob.
Dang, Mace.
Huh?
Mace dance like that.
No.
Yeah. Missy
Y'all
Elliott.
know who dance like this? Who dance like this? She in the UK. Y'all don't know who dance.
Who?
Robert Latruth.
Oh Lord.
Y'all do kind of dancing like a little bit.
That is so true. Do it again. Now it look like him. Right. Non-dancer.
Let me get myself. I have to fix myself.
Mm-hmm.
Kirsten said I was about to say.
What you got on? What you got on? What you got on? Let me see. Let me see your dress.
I ain't got on no dress.
You got on a romper? Let me see.
I'm doing my RH stance.
Or do it standing up so I can see your outfit, girl.
No, it's a romper.
She's just being difficult, yeah.
I got on a sexy set.
Right.
It's not a shirt, I promise. See, it's a romper.
Mm-hmm. That's cute. Mm-hmm. Got your little bling bling crosses
Do
on.
the RH, do the RH, do the RH, do the RH. That's funny, y'all. Leland says something I would eventually like to hear your guys' opinion about is the Republican proposition for the project of 2025. No, it's a long pants romper with the gathered legs at the bottom. But yeah, she said, "Go ahead now, Miss White. Y'all listen. I love politics. I absolutely love politics. And I was on DHAM's live this past Sunday." To find out that a lot of our people do not know politics.
Yeah.
And we got better guys. Like we have gotta
We sure better get on it now, honey, because I just found out that Trump can still get in office. I thought once he got convicted, I thought that was it. But you know, the bill that he's wanting to lay out, honey, he's making everything a crime, and police will get what is it? They will get free reign pretty much. They can shoot you if they feel it's like if they feel their life is in danger. They don't have to explain to anybody. That's what I get from it. Like everything is a crime. Abortion.
It's not like that, but
Whew.
there's never been any laws put in place to say that you can't vote as a felon, because I mean can't run for president, because you ran off of popularity, and quite naturally, if you were a felon or convicted of crimes, you were out of the running anyway. Um, so yeah, that's why. But he can't even vote for himself. Why we gonna let somebody win? Because y'all know every time one of us don't vote, it's a vote. A lot of people don't
Right.
get that. For every non-vote is a vote. Scorpio says, they will a convicted felon in there to fit the narrative of "Make America Great Again."
Hmm.
Yeah, we got to talk about it. That might be this coming next Wednesday, y'all. We're gonna have to jump on it and
Yeah.
talk about the importance of our local voting, y'all. Those 2 years in between those 4 years.
Yeah.
That's what a change I'm making. And we think that our vote don't count because we don't understand the power of the vote and where it matters at. That's why we think our vote don't count. But yeah, we need to learn better, guys. We really do. For those of y'all who don't know, I do work for the Board of Elections. So I'm speaking from experience. Our vote do count. But where we see the biggest difference is locally.
Mm-hmm.
She said to speak of politics is like banging our heads against brick walls. Yeah. I love politics, but I just mainly want to talk about the importance of voting and why we're voting for certain things.
Yeah.
I just realized it looked like I didn't have no shirt on this whole live. But I definitely do. I
I
definitely.
knew
Well,
you had a shirt on,
it's a jumper. It's a romper.
a romper.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. She said, I need to know, when was it ever great? The Indians were in charge.
Mm.
Good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You own to something, girl. You own to something. Yeah. He can see. He can. Let me see what she said.
I think she
He
said he can sure run. He sure can run.
in some states. She says, yes, Miss White, you look naked. I'm not. I promise I'm not. I never ever dare not. No.
Oh,
I
I'm
lift my
teasing
chair up.
us. I got the sexy skin showing.
I had to sit my
Baby
chair down
bone.
so you couldn't see, but I lift my chair up. Let me lift it
Mhm.
back up again. Leland says, we as Black people cannot be distracted because we got stimulus checks. We have to realize that our rights are at stake, and people still don't understand that we're going to be paying for them stimulus checks for a long time.
One way or the other.
One way or the other. That's
Yep.
all. Yep, that is so true. Yep. Well, guys, it has been great. Don't forget, guys, that we are starting to do we still haven't came up with a name of what we're going to call it, but we have started accepting the $5 fees for our pots. What did y'all call it? The love pot?
We did come up with a name. I think it was the Love Pot. We came up with a name last week. Somebody put in the chat, either Scorpio or Spicy, I think, came up with it. Yeah,
Yep.
what was it the Love Pot, Scorpio? Yep.
It's our benevolent fund where we help each other out in times of need. She says I don't remember it now.
I can go back and rewatch the live.
Oh, she said the love pot is hers. Ours is the chatting two blessings pot. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I thought that at first, but I'm like, no, I wasn't sure.
Yep. Thank you so much, Lupot.
Well,
guys, I'm ready to go eat my beans. Mhm.
We love y'all, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. Um, yeah, I remember what we always say to be kind. Remember to say it nice so you don't have a problem with saying it twice. Oh, well, baby said, thanks for the laugh chatting too, Queens. It helps so much. I'm glad that we can make your day a little better. So happy to know that. Okay. I'm glad to be of service to you, love. That's the truth. Okay. Healing Heart says, Miss White, I've chosen. Thank you both for this live. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I will tune in for the next one. Blessings to both. Thank you. Night,
Thank
everyone.
you.
All
Good night.
right. All right, everybody. Thank you all so much. We really, really, really love you guys. We appreciate it. And something just happened on my studio. I can't get no my brands or banners to come up. But nonetheless,
I
I
messed it
can't
up,
pull it.
Susan. Sorry. I touched something a long, long, long time ago, and I did something. I don't know what I did, but I messed it up. Sorry.
Oh wow. We don't have anything. Whew. All right, guys. Well, we love you all, and we'll see you all on Saturday. All right. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.